Do you guys want me to talk about my religion?
Sure.
Is it
Uh,
hentai?
Maybe.
Sure.
Is it
No.
hentai?
I'm gonna talk to you guys about the Toho series.
Oh,
Wait a
Christ.
minute. Hold
It
on.
might as well be hentai.
It's episode. Fuck. I don't even know what episode this is now. Is it 330?
338.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm.
I realized a minute ago as I like walked in the door with the groceries and saw the little packet I got from KupoCon on the table. It's like, oh shit, the last episode was before I went to KupoCon. That's how long ago that was.
We'll have Heath talk about his religion,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll kick you out because I think both of us have stuff to talk about because we haven't done a show for 2 weeks.
Mm.
And then we'll bring in someone else eventually, or never, or maybe we'll just end the show forever right then.
Finally commit the suicide pact.
Yeah, we'll just. This is episode 1000, and make it good. All right, tell us please about Toho or Tuha.
Or Tuhu.
Toy Hoi.
Toy Hoi.
Tell me
Okay,
about this
so-
stupid lolly franchise that my friend Rory won't shut the fuck up about.
Yeah.
All right, so Toho is a series of bullet hell shooter games that are popular in Japan, and yeah, that's it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, if only that was it. So the guy who made Toho he goes by the name Zune. Whatever his real name is, God knows.
And he comes 5 times a day, apparently, according to Proud Boys.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Holy shit.
Wait, are
Right.
you saying that Sakuya Toho series is a Proud Boy
Yeah.
or Clown Piece or whatever? I don't know what her actual name is. I just know that she dresses like an American clown.
That's Clown Piece, yeah.
I don't know what her name is. I just remember she's like the newest member of the Two Who family.
Yeah.
She's the newest member of the Two Who family.
Anyway, so Zune is the guy who created Toho. He did everything. He's a one-man army. He did the music, the gameplay, the everything.
And I'll give him credit. As much as I've never played any of these fucking games, the music's great.
Yeah, the music is really good.
You got real bangers like Bad Apple and UNO and Was Her, and those are the only 2 songs anyone ever knows.
Oh, what about Night of Nights?
I don't know. There's a guy I found on Spotify through like recommendations called Richard like EB or something, and he has a whole album of Toho covers that are like metal covers, and he got Christina V, the voice of what's her name, Sarah Bellum from Skullgirls, and she's done a bunch of other shit to sing the lyrics for it. It's in English, so it's a little cringy, but it's actually not bad.
Yeah, so Zune, he creates this company called Team Shanghai Alice. And there's only one person in Team Shanghai Alice, and that's Zune. Why the hell he needs a company to do this kind of stuff, who knows?
You've never seen these YouTubers who have 1 minute long fucking intros full of it's always like the song His World from Sonic 06, and it's like Luigi about to punch a fucking like Fawful from Mario and Luigi, and it's got explosions, and it's like fucking Gaijin Guma presentations. I know it's a real guy. I couldn't think of like a dumber name in the span
Epic
of the
Weed Smoke 27.
Proud Boys is right. Christina V is also the voice of Noelle from Blaze Blue, and apparently Shantae, which I did not know.
Yeah, well,
Just keep talking. Don't let me steamroll you.
Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, I think the reason why he created it is because he wanted to be more professional, I guess. So yeah, and Team Shanghai Alice is named after a character in Toho named Alice. And
Alice Marigold or whatever, right?
No, Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
No, Alice from
Yeah.
Alice in Chains.
What is Alice Marigold from? What am I thinking of?
I don't know. So, yeah, Alice and
Margatroyd.
yeah, Alice Murgatroyd. That's her name. That's her full name. And she's
Sounds like
based off.
something you'd call someone. Fucking Margatroyd.
It sounds like a disease. Anyway, Murgatroyd, yeah, and she has a doll named Shanghai, and yeah, because Alice is like this puppeteer magician, and so Toho originally starts on the PC 98, which is like this
Oh.
old style computer.
Jesus, I
Like
didn't know it
all
was that
Japanese
old.
indie games.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking old. It's like
Well, because people were developing for the PC 98 for long after that series, that computer was like relevant, right? People were
yeah,
still making PC 98 shit. We see them at Magfest sometimes.
Is that what Cave Story was developed on?
Maybe.
Yeah.
like the first game in the series, Highly Responsive to Prayers, comes out in 1996. So it's a pretty old series. And the story in that game is that like something happens to like the Hakare Shrine, and Reimu, the Shrine Maiden, goes out and um deals with the people who fucked up
Shoots a
her
bunch of
home.
bullets at girls.
Yeah, shoots a bunch of bullets at other girls. And
I mean, that's
this,
what the entire series is. Like, I'm joking, but that's literally the
yeah,
gameplay. It's just a bullet hell, but you're little anime girls.
yeah. I mean, there is story to it, like other
Well, yeah,
than
yeah.
like for instance, in the first game, you got to go find out the people who just fucked up the shrine, and then in like the second game, you had to deal with a ghost named Mima, who is a very popular character in Toho from the PC 98 era, and this also is the first appearance of Marissa, who later in the third game and up becomes like the second playable character in the entire series, and she's like the witch with the broom and all that.
Yeah. Doesn't she just like steal shit? I know they all have like their own individual character quirks, but I'm just trying to remember what I've gained through osmosis.
Yeah, she's in like fan works and other, yeah, and even in like some of the canon material, she's like a thief who steals a bunch of shit. Like she has like a bunch of random crap at her house of just stuff she just randomly stole, like a bike or like a ton of books and things like that.
Proud Boy says she borrows, no steal.
Yeah, that's what she likes to call it. She says she likes to borrow stuff, but she's
Matt, I really hope this doesn't have audio because you won't be able to hear anything.
It
we're
doesn't.
saying.
It doesn't.
So and then in like the third game, some other stuff happens, and or in the third game, this is where like characters from the outside world appears, and the outside world is basically just like, you know, our world, because in Toho takes place in Gensokyo, which is somewhere in Japan. Where it is, not exactly specific, but it's somewhere in Japan, protected by this giant force field that makes it invisible to the outside world.
So it's Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wakanda before Wakanda even happened.
I think. Well, to be fair to Wakanda, I think that has existed far before Toho.
And maybe like in the comic books, yeah, but
That's what I
Eh.
mean. Like Stanley was like, "I got a great idea to get some black
well,
people into our
in the
comic books."
original in the original comic books, Wakanda was just very well hidden. It didn't have like this giant fucking force field or anything that made it
Right.
invisible.
Yeah, that's Gorilla
I didn't know if that
Grodd.
was like.
Or,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
from DC with Gorilla Grodd's Ape City and all that.
Yeah.
That's the one that had the force field.
I always get
Anyways.
confused between Gorilla Grodd and the ultra humanite, or the fuck the big,
Yeah.
the big other one.
Humanoid.
It's something I forget. Ultra humanite, I think it is.
Yeah, so like in the third game, characters from the outside world appear, and they came to Gensokyo to dissect on the people of Gensokyo, basically to see what the fuck this place is. And then in the fourth game, that's when my best waifu all time, Yuka Kazami, appears.
That's the green
And
haired one, right?
Yeah, that's the green-haired one
Yeah.
with like the flowers and everything.
The big tits.
Hell yeah, boy! And so she appears and starts causing some stuff, and this is where like I believe even in the first game there's this place called Makai that is referenced a lot in the PC 98 series.
Oh.
And so I think it's explained in here that she's like the mistress of Makai or something like that. And then in the fifth game is where you play as Marissa, Reimu, Mima, and Yuka, and they travel to Makai, and and travel to this fortress called Pandemonium and confront Shiki, or Shinki, sorry, who is another popular character in PC 98. And then that concludes the PC 98 era of Toho. There's not a whole lot, just only like 5 games in the series of PC 98. And then we get on to like the Windows era, which is like the current Toho.
Ah.
And this is where
there's no Vista.
the what?
Windows Vista era.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, Toho 9, Scarlet Blood in the Valley of Everlasting Death, or whatever the fuck it's called, is pre-installed next to that 3D space game on Windows Vista. That 3D space pinball.
This is Toho 9 is actually Phantasmagoria of Flower View.
Whatever, I almost got it right. I just had to throw a bunch of fucking 5-syllable words in there.
Yeah, there's from like even from the PC 98, all the Toho games have like fucking whack ass names.
When I still listen to Castle Super Cuck, they did do a game one time that someone said in where it was like, this is either a Toho game title or something else, and I can't remember what the something else was, but it was pretty good.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find that out. Hold on. Talk.
That's what I was going to. So then we get on to like Toho 6, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and that's where like, and this is like a new era in the Toho series, and this is where like most of the popular stuff comes from, like Flandra, Sakuya, Remilia, UNO was her, things like that. Like this is where a lot of like the more popular characters appears, like Chirno appears and Hong Mei Ling appears, like Patroli appears, and this is where also the appearance of like 2 semi like canon characters, like they're canon but they don't have like official names. Like there's one character called Dayose who's a fairy, and she doesn't really have like a canon name. I mean, she appears, but she doesn't really have a name per se. So Dayose is just a name the fans gave her that everyone even runs with.
Well, these games are really fan driven, right?
Yeah, these are like by fans for fans kind of deal.
Yeah.
I should mention that my friend Rory, who's a streamer, his username on Twitch is Best Sakuya NA.
Yeah. Sakuya is a pretty cool character.
Yeah, if you buy his merch, I drew that design as much as I did a silhouette of Sakuya and then put it on behind some words, but still. I'm trying to what.
So, and then there's like Koakuma, who's another canon character without a real name, and she's the red-haired like demon girl. And Koakuma, we do have like stuff for Koakuma. Like she's like the assistant to Patroli, who's like the library keeper in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Like she's a friend of Remilia who stays in this library reading books all day. Most of those books getting stolen by Marissa.
Okay, I found the clip, and I guess they just put a bunch of fake Toho titles in with the real ones. I thought it was like, is this a Toho title or the name of a fucking court case? Like something like that.
Yeah, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Then we get on to like Perfect Cherry Blossom, Immaterial Missing Power, Imperishable Night, and all that kind of stuff.
These would make great prog metal album names.
Yeah. Like Perfect Cherry Blossom is when winter seems almost never ending. Like it's a really long winter, and the characters are like, okay, winter's not supposed to be this long, and so the characters go out and find out that Yomu, who is the princess of the ghosts, is and this seems really fucking weird. She collects the entirety of summer, like all the seasons, just so she can fuel a tree and make it bloom.
It seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, seems.
Speaking of metal, are you aware of the band Foreground Eclipse?
No.
They are a fucking like screamo metal band that does Toho covers from Japan, and they're pretty good.
Nice. So then we get on to like immaterial missing power.
I'm trying
What?
to meet you halfway here. And you're just like, oh, neat. Anyway,
Oh, sorry.
no,
Sorry, I'm
I don't
just
know a lot about the Toho stuff except for like, there's this metal band,
yeah.
and that's it.
Eh, Yeah, I'm just sort of like trying to shotgun through these here so I don't waste too much time. So then we get on to like immaterial and missing power, which is where Suika appears, and Suika is like a Oni, and she's like a big drunkard and everything, and she stays at the Hakurei Shrine with Reimu, and that's pretty much it. I think this is like the first of like the Toho fighting games.
Oh, I thought they were all
I played a
shooters.
Toho fighting game one time where you could, or
Well,
like your
yeah, the
attacks
thing is like
differed
the
on like
first,
what the weather was.
huh?
I played a Toho fighting game once where like the attacks you did like either changed the weather or were affected by the weather. It was really weird.
Hmm. So yeah, like in the first game, it was a side-scrolling shooter, sort of like Invaders and all that, and then like the second game, it up became bullet hell shooters, and then like there's a few fighting games thrown in there as well,
Huh. Huh.
Well, because there's
and
like a million fan projects that
yeah,
are
like
like
there's Toho
not
Luna Nights, which is a really
yeah.
good fan project. Which is also a Toho Castlevania game, which there's quite a bit of.
Huh.
Like there's really these two big popular like Toho Castlevania games. I forget what they're called, but if you just look up Toho Castlevania, you'll probably find them.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so we get on to like Imperishable Night, which is a really big Toho game because this is where like you have like groups of characters, like you have Marissa and Alice, you have like Yukari and Reimu, then you have like Yomu and Yuyuko, and then you have like Remilia and Sakuya. And then there's Phantasmagoria Flower View, which you get to play as Yuka Kazami, best waifu.
Huh.
Then there's Shoot the Bullet, where you play as Aya, or I think you play as Aya in this. Do you? Yeah,
Are you reading off the Wikipedia article or?
yeah. So unfortunately I don't have a good memory, so I have the wiki in front of me so I can remember this shit. So yeah, and Shoot the Bullet, you play as Aya, who's a Tengu from the Yokai Mountain, which takes center stage in Mountain of Faith, and where Suiko, Kaneko, and Sanae move to Gensokyo in order to gain more faith. Because, they're gods and they need faith.
Hmm.
And in Mountain of Faith is where like other popular characters appear. Because in Toho there's popular characters, and then there's like characters who will go out and resolve incidents. Like for instance, Sakuya will go out and resolve incidents. Yomu will go out and resolve incidents, and Sanae will go out and resolve incidents. And then there's characters who will resolve incidents for like their own personal shit. Like Aya will go out and resolve incidents so she can put it in a newspaper article, because she's like a reporter. She's a Tengu reporter who is known for yellow journalism.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know what yellow journalism is?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's what's happening currently, and it also
This is
happened
what's
at like the
happening
turn
now.
of the century.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, Subterranean Anime, like a whole bunch of other like Toho series, all the way up to the current one, which is Wily Beast and Weakest Creature. Like there's Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, where rabbits from the moon invade the Earth. Yeah, and then
there's like something with the Japanese and rabbits on the moon, because there was rabbits on the moon in Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then also, because Toho is a very like mythological based series, like a lot of Japanese mythology appears into the series, and the moon rabbit thing is actually from Chinese mythology, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay. Well, the Japanese did steal a lot of Chinese stuff.
That
including
is
their
true.
alphabet.
Yeah.
And their virginity.
Yeah, and their virginity.
And the rape of Mankane.
Yeah,
we don't talk about that.
it never happened. Just like Tiananmen
Making,
Square.
it never happened.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's like famous series like Fairy Wars where you play as Chirno and you fight like the three fairies of light who first appeared in a Toho literary work created by Zune. Like there's even Toho books that expand on like the lore and stuff of like
No,
Gensokyo of
no,
Toho.
no. Three Fairies of Light, you're thinking of Sleeping Beauty.
God, I wish. Like yeah, there's the three fairies of light, which are Sunny Milk, Luna Child, and Star Sapphire. Like Star actual DC Universe Sapphire.
Oh. Okay.
Nah. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But she does have the exact same name as Star Sapphire from DC Universe. And then there's like 10 Desires where Miko appears, and Miko is a pretty cool character.
Hatsune Miku.
And God, no.
There has to have been a
That really would
crossover.
be the intersection of like Japanese autism, as if
Yeah.
Hatsune, if like Vocaloid and Toho had a fucking crossover event.
Oh God.
I'm sure it's happened, but you know.
Please no. Yeah, and then there's like anatomy of autonomy of common flowers. I'm sorry, I always read it as anatomy of common flowers, but it's actually autonomy.
Are you fucking moron?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You fucking goon. Yeah, and that's another of the popular like Toho fighting games. And yeah, and then the current one before Wily Beast and Weakest Creature was Violet Detector, and that's where you play as like Sumeriko, who first appeared in Urban Legend in Limbo. And she is from the outside world who periodically goes to Gensokyo through dreams. And because of this, she meets up with the ruler of dreams, Doremi, who is a bit of a meme character in the Toho series because of the fact that she has like this smug expression all the time.
I would like to interrupt this. I would like to interrupt this to just point out that Niksha in the chat said, "Damn Chinese, always with the symbols, couldn't even make the alphabet."
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah. And yeah, Clown Peas is also a very popular character because she's the America fairy.
Oh.
And there's a in-lore universe reason as to why that is, because the reason why she dresses up as a clown is because of the fact that she saw the American flag on the moon and she was like, fuck it, I'll be a clown.
Oh.
And yeah, and so that's why she has like the America outfit on and everything.
Because that's a correlation that you could easily come to. Oh, flag on the moon, clown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically.
Clowns are American.
Yeah.
I just think Zune doesn't believe in the moon landing.
Oh, maybe.
Well, which is kind of odd because the Apollo 11 moon landing becomes a major plot point throughout the entirety of Toho.
Oh God. I hate this.
It becomes like this major fucking plot point throughout the entirety of Toho, and one of the reasons as to why the Moon Rabbits want to invade Earth.
Did Buzz Aldrin fuck one of these little girls?
No.
You know he did. That's why he's trying to stop Elon Musk from making space flight available for everybody because he doesn't want any of us to get that sweet.
If you
moon
send that
pussy.
fucking car out into space, people are gonna know I fucked an anime girl.
Yeah.
No. So in Toho, the Apollo 11 moon landing goes, Buzz Aldrin and all those fuckers go one small step for man, the rest.
And all those fuckers.
And then
Yeah.
Sakuya freezes time and throws a bunch of knives at him.
Yeah, and then Sakia bends him over and dogs him to death.
Oh shit.
Toho is also related to the first JoJo related thing I saw. There was like a video, I
Yeah.
think like flash animated, that was it was like a parody of those Mac and PC commercials, and it was two Toho girls doing that. I'm a Mac and I'm a PC, and then like the Mac says something snarky like, "Oh well, I'm better than you," and then I think Sakuya was the PC, and she says Dio's line from the Capcom fighting game, and they basically just traced over the sprites of his special where he like freezes time, throws the knives, and then drops the road roller on them.
Yeah,
But it was like Toho girls for some reason.
yeah. Sakuya gets compared to Dio a lot,
Yeah, well, she throws knives, and she's
and she stops time.
Is everybody in
and-
that game a vampire, or is it just the one?
No, the thing is, like, in one way or another, all the characters in Toho are like immortal in some way. Like,
Okay.
either they're straight up immortal, they're like, or Vermilly and Flandra are vampires, or the other characters are literally just too fucking impossible to die. And then there's like the fairies who can't die because they're the embodiment of nature. So even if they like are defeated, they just pop back right into existence.
I just wanted to make sure that my fucking magical maid comic idea that I want to do isn't ripping this off wholesale
It is.
about a girl who's a maid who decides to work for a vampire.
That's almost exactly like Sakuya.
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure Sakuya
Yeah.
took it from. I'm sure someone took it from somewhere else anyway.
Yeah. So
also
anyway,
don't forget about real quick. B Cub, the guy who went go on to do Pop Team Epic, did those Hong Kong comics with I believe the character is
yeah,
Chen. Yeah,
yeah. Chen's
where it's
pretty
just
cool.
like Chen. What is the Hong Kong comic? It's really fucking funny. It's just
I
Chen,
know
like
it.
running someone over, and it just says Hong Kong, but it's the same
No,
stupid face B Cub draws on
Oh,
every
that
character.
is the same guy. I should have figured.
Yeah, no.
That's how I knew
it
about
starts,
B Cub before Pop Team Epic got made.
Yeah, it starts off where like Yukari, who's like essentially Chen's mom, essentially. She buys Chen like a those like three-wheeler bikes.
A tricycle.
Tricycle. God, I can't. Anyway, like she
You're
buys
so
Chen.
full of retarded anime lolly bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't remember normal words anymore.
I can remember the Apollo 11 moon landing become a major plot point in Toho, but I can't remember a fucking tricycle. Yeah. She Yukari or not Yukari, Ran. That's who I'm thinking of. Not Yukari. Ran
Stupid
is-
idiot.
Yes.
Every time you
fucking-
fuck up.
Yeah.
You
God,
dumb moron.
Yeah. Yeah, Ran, who is like the
Is this a Toho girl, or are you gonna get us kicked off Twitch?
That's Toho. That's Rin. That's my favorite.
that's
Oh.
Rin. Ran is the fox lady with the many tails and the fucking hat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
obviously.
similar to Chen.
Obviously.
Yeah. Rin is the Hellcat with the red hair and the
She's
two.
a car?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Isn't the Hellcat like a kind of Dodge Charger or something?
It's the only car Mitch knows. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched one season of Top Gear.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Rand buys Chen a tricycle. Chen's riding around on the tricycle. Then all of a sudden she encounters like, I think it's Chirno, just on the ground in the middle of the road, and then Chen just honks because the tricycle has a horn and she just honks, and that's it.
Odie in the chat says 18 naked Tohos at Ran Ranch, and I will clarify, it is actually, the Hellcat is a supercharged Dodge Challenger, not a Charger.
Oh.
Mm.
18 naked Tohos.
Oh god. Someone has already made that actually.
Oh no! Really?
I am not shocked. I am not
So
shocked.
Ram Ranch Toho, I guess.
God no. Don't do it.
I just want to see it.
It's not Ram Ranch Toho. It's just someone has done like a weird naked parody of
Oh, all right.
Toho.
Never mind.
Anyway, and so yeah, back to the Apollo 11 moon landing. Yeah, so the moon
Tohos
landing.
caused 9/11.
Probably.
We'll get into that too a bit.
Was it Marisa flying into the World Trade Center on her brick?
We'll get into that when we get to it.
Please tell me
So-
9/11 is canon in the Toho universe.
Well, the Berlin Wall collapsing is canon.
Oh.
because one of the characters, Kozuzu, has the ability to like read anything, and she has like books from the outside world, and she just reads about like the fucking Berlin Wall collapsing.
No. Put Reimu's exasperated face over me on the banner art, and then for your face, put that smug other Toho character with it's like a ball with a smug face.
Like Doremi, are you talking about?
Doremi, yeah.
Yeah, the ruler of dreams. Anyway,
I just know
so
the face because every time you would search something on like Dan Buru and you couldn't find anything, they'd post that face. Ah,
yeah.
faggot.
So Buzz Aldrin puts the flag in the moon, or was it the other fucker? I don't know. And then one of the characters, Raisin, who's like the purple-haired bunny girl, sees this, or the
Her
moon
name is
rabbits.
Raisin.
Raisin. I don't know how to pronounce these
Oh, I thought it
Japanese
was like
names.
Raisin, like the thing in Raisinets.
I don't freaking know.
Niksha, I know about Gel Buru. I used Dan Buru when I was younger and stupid. Please.
So the moon rabbits see this, and they take this as like an attack that that the Earth people are coming and taking over the moon, like they're parading around and everything, and they're gonna steal our fucking moon technology. And so the moon prepares for war essentially, and one of the characters, Raisin, um, flees down to Gensokyo and finds Princess Kaguya, who's the princess of the moon who was banished because she drank the elixir of immortality. Well, it's specified as like the Horai elixir, but it's basically like it works the same way as the elixir of immortality. So, and so another person, and she also finds another person from the moon, Aaron, who's a doctor.
Aaron.
Ewin. Ewin.
There was a great Hard Times article that was like newest episode of Game Grumps is just 14 minutes of the title screen while Dan and Aaron discuss how weird it would be if they kissed.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
So, and Aaron, who is a doctor from the moon, who's also a really good archer. Good archer, indeed. Anyway, so...
No, we're not talking about Fate right now. We're talking about Toho.
Yeah. So
talking about the other fucking thing that I can't.
We're
stop
talking about the
seeing
other
everywhere.
Japanese nonsense that everybody can't stop fucking about.
Yeah.
So, Raisin finds Princess Kaguya and Aaron and tells them that the moon are preparing for war. And the thing is, Aaron was also the person who created the elixir that Kaguya drank, and she feels bad that Kaguya was banished to the Earth for drinking the elixir, and decides to go down to Earth and stay with Princess Kaguya. And so they hear what Raisin tells them, and they're like, "Oh no, the moon's going to come for us." So, and this leads into like the events of Imperishable Night, and where Aaron creates a fake moon by shooting an arrow at the moon. And so, it's constant nighttime in Gensokyo, and the moon rabbits can't find Gensokyo because of this second moon. And the other there's this place called the Human Village in Gensokyo, and this is where like a whole bunch of like Edo period Japan people live, and they see this and they're like, oh, it must be nighttime, and so they go to bed, and then when they wake up, it's still nighttime, so they just go right back to bed. And the other characters who don't sleep in Toho, mainly the characters with actual names, they find out about this and like, what the hell? Why is it constant nighttime? So they go out and they find Iente, which is this like big styled mansion in a place called the Bamboo Forest of the Lost, which is one of the many like landmarks of Gensokyo. And they find out that Princess Kaguya and Aaron and Raisin come from the moon, and Princess Kaguya explains that the reason why they created the fake moon was so that they could hide from the Lunarians, as they're called, And the other character was like, well, you don't have to do that because there's this giant barrier around Gensokyo, so there's no way that they could find us, and which is false because they can, because they do find him later, and that leads to the events of Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom.
Okay.
This is
too
beginning
much.
to hurt me.
This is too much. It's been 40 minutes.
Oh,
Let's.
wait, there's more.
No, we'll save it for next time. We'll have a Toho
so
segment every
then-
episode.
Bookmark the Toho Wikipedia page and then continue to read it verbatim next time.
Yeah, next time. We'll have the Toho.
And so then the characters also say, like, even if they do come, we'll just fucking deal with them, so no need to worry. And they're like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right, that was cool. I'm gonna kick you out
I wish
now.
I could say more, but I'm too trash brained to put this into like a fucking cohesive goddamn thing, and where I don't trash brain out and like, oh yeah.
It's fine. We'll definitely. I'm serious. We'll have a Toho segment every episode. And you can
No.
come on and you can talk. What do you mean?
Maybe
No.
I am now no. As part owner of this fucking podcast, I am now making an official decree for 100 episodes. Toho and Kamen Rider are both banned.
No. I don't mean like for 40 minutes. I mean he comes on for like 15 minutes, tells us something about Toho. And then
100 episodes, no Toho,
Oh,
no
fuck
Kamen
you.
Rider.
I'm head big brain of this fucking podcast.
Maybe instead we should have just like one episode of Career Suicide where we talk about Toho.
No.
Just like one whole episode.
Like when we used to do episodes of Random Assault dedicated to a single topic.
Yeah.
Remember those dark days, Matt?
Yeah.
Remember the good old days?
Minor assaults.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I remember when we were doing minor assaults and I did the Gurren Lagann one and I invited Jay on there and he would not stop saying the N-word.
He called somebody a retard on Facebook and the guy got triggered out of control.
Ooh, getting brave.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye. Thank you.
Oh.
Who is Marissa?
What do you mean in Discord and the thing we just learned about?
No, Discord.
I think that's Seb.
Oh. I want to talk about Godzilla with Odie when we bring him in.
God.
Just for a minute.
It's the same three fucking it's the same three fucking things we talk about every
All right, I
goddamn
was just kidding.
episode
I
of
saw the
season
new
time.
movie. All I wanted to say was that I really liked it. It was great.
No, you're not
Same
allowed to
thing,
like
same
it.
reason.
And then I saw Seb's movie, Midsummer, and it sucked dick.
Yeah, I bet it
my
did because as
movie.
soon as I didn't even know this was a movie that was like out and people were talking about it until I saw some article that's like Midsummer is a horror movie about relationships. I'm like, that sounds fucking gay.
Yeah.
It starts.
I didn't know.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know about it until Dylan spoke about it last week.
My friend really
you like
wanted
it?
to see it. No, he didn't see it yet. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see
No,
it.
did Dylan like it? I mean,
No, he hated it.
oh, okay,
It,
good
it
boy.
looks good. Like, of course, like the filming is great, but the story is stupid. It just made me
Yeah,
laugh.
lots of things have good cinematography. There's a million Netflix shows that have great cinematography, but they're fucking vapid.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't normally watch stuff like that anyway. My friend just really wanted to see it because it was limited showings. I'm like, that's fine. I'll go out. I'll see a movie. And
I
then,
think
Yeah.
I think why Dylan didn't like it was that he really liked Hereditary, which is by
I
the
didn't-
same guy.
I didn't see that yet.
Okay, yeah, but it's by the same guy, and it's
Corey
really
watched Hereditary because I said I heard this is a good horror movie, and I just fell asleep within like the first 5 minutes, and she like woke me up. She's like, I'm freaking the fuck out. It like fucked her up.
Well, then she should really be afraid of
Come here,
fucking
come
Midsommar.
here. Dumb bitch, come here. Did Hereditary fuck you up?
Not really. Listen,
Why?
my fucking socket keeps slipping off my.
What the fuck was that? Anyway,
well. Yeah.
Midsummer is just a lot of really white people, and that's it. And then they always have to put in like there's sex happening. Oh no, there's a dead body. It's like, okay,
Oh no, not
whatever.
sex.
So I didn't like it. I thought Godzilla was better. I would have rather seen the new Chucky movie, to be honest. Those
Yeah.
are my kind of horror movies, not this fucking artsy fartsy shit. What's new with you, you fuck?
I've been on this the admin from Kiwi Farms decided to go into a fake Twitter network or something.
What?
So I don't know. I've been playing around with that today.
Like Kiwi
It's,
Farms?
Yeah, but it's like a weird Twitter knockoff that's like servers connected to each other.
Oh, is it like the new deep web?
Feels like it.
Can you buy ketamine?
Well,
I don't know.
maybe
what
I'll
ketamine
post and ask, can I buy ketamine here?
is. Yeah. Yeah, ask.
Everyone's RPing as Lane from Serial Experiments.
So they're all a bunch of fucking edgelord faggots?
Yes.
Oh, alright. That explains it then. Oh.
It's been pretty fun.
Can I post
Everyone's
it?
blocking the Cave Farms server.
Why?
They're afraid.
Oh. Afraid of what?
I don't even know.
Who's blocking them? The government? The government?
The government? No, it's as I said, it's like people have their own servers connected to it, and they can like block it so everyone in that server doesn't see. I don't really get how it
see,
works.
I'm not really. Yeah, I don't really know what Kiwi Farms is. I stay away from that kind of stuff because I'm afraid.
It's just a forum.
Oh. I'm sure we were on Kiwi Farms at some point.
I mean, it's the Christian. It's the
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think
Christian Wiki.
for some reason I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. Joe Bigham. Bingham.
Yo, Joe Big Hams.
Big Hams. He fucking. I think he put us on. I fucking don't. Kiwi Farms once.
Why?
I don't know. Because there's like one episode we had like 300 views. And I was like, what the fuck? Like this is.
Oh, so you linked one of the episodes.
Yeah. Because I was like, that's not normal. Normally we have like between, I don't know, 40 and 80.
Yeah.
That's after like 3 weeks.
Fucking Blake for this shilling everywhere.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said his
40 what?
actual name. I couldn't remember the fuck it's-
40, Joe Bingberg.
Yo, Bingberg.
Yeah, Big. I called him Big Ham. I couldn't remember. What's wrong?
Speaking
Faggot.
of oh, my girlfriend was trying to change her oil and stuff didn't work.
The fuck? You're supposed to pay a man to do that, Mitch.
No, she's a man.
What?
She knows how
Oh,
to
cool.
change it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she knows how to change oil. She's a man.
Dude, that's
Speaking
hot.
of speaking of movies with limited releases and
No.
and a thing that Dylan just posted in the chat.
No. Tell me more
So
about your
speaking-
girlfriend being a man. I don't care about any of this other crap.
She fucks me in the ass. You know that picture of that chick? I think it's a Toho chick with a boner
Yeah?
that's been going around. That's my girlfriend.
Oh, nice. oh, yeah, I love that page.
I know.
So fucking jealous now.
So
Me too.
speaking of limited releases and a thing that Dylan just posted in the Discord, Promare is showing in a few theaters in September, and I really want to go see that.
Fuck is
That's the new-
Promare?
Promare is the new Hiroyuki Imaishi movie. Hiroyuki Imaishi being the dude who made like Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann.
Oh, gross.
And yes, to answer Mortis, that's a dude.
Jesus has been assassinated.
What did I
Yeah.
Oh, I finished High Score Girl. That show is
Yeah, I gotta
fucking
start-
so cute. I love it.
Alex told me he likes it. I need to start
Good.
watching that.
I told him to
Alex?
watch it.
Huh.
I know he told me because I told him about a game that I got on for 99 cents on the eShop that's very much his style. It's called Ninjin Clash of Carrots. And I'm like, you're a ninja bunny and you have to save your village from people trying to steal your
Oh,
carrots.
I didn't like that. I tried playing it. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I told him, like, I didn't know if this would be your style, but it was 99 cents and I had more than that in gold points. So I'm like, I'll just get this for free.
I got you. I bought Vid Kid 80s edition or whatever the fuck it's called. It's
I
basically
thought it was already 80s edition.
I know it
The
is.
one
I
where
think
it's
that
like,
was
it's
just
like
a joke.
Paperboy, right?
Yeah, it's like Paperboy, but you play as Marty McFly.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. It was worth $1. Like I think it was normally like 15 or something. Like
It was like 5, I think.
all right. I was gonna say.
Yeah. that was on my wish list for a bit. I might have taken that off. I have other similar like 80s nostalgia blowjob games that are like on my wish list, like Saturday Morning RPG and fuck.
I want to get that one game that's like Something and His Friends. It looks like a 2D version of Yakuza, where you play as like
Something
high
and
school.
His Friends.
Yeah, it's like
I
the
don't
guy's
know.
name and his friends. I can't remember his name. I don't have my Switch.
I don't know what that is.
My friend.
To be fair,
Pedro.
though, the Switch eShop is just—it's like
No,
Steam.
Seb just said it. What'd you say?
trash.
My friend Pedro.
No,
No,
That's the
not
banana
even close
game.
to what he
it's
was
something
talking
like
about.
that though. Yeah. I did a lot of shit. I like Godzilla. I finished God of War. That was cool.
Yeah.
Big reveal at the end. Thought it was funny.
What? That Kratos is gay?
Yeah, dude, Kratos is gay, and he fucks that other guy, the guy that's trying to kill you, fucks him right in the ass. Well, he's
Oh, the
Greek,
kid?
so I mean, it's no, not the kid. What are you, sick? Jesus Christ, no.
Yes, I've seen the picture of the Caterpies crawling into the clothes of the fucking cute nude trainer girl.
You know, I shared that. I didn't realize that it was like she's like hypnotized or something. I'm like, oh. I mean, it's like I don't know why
She's
that bothered me
balancing.
worse. Yeah,
she's
whatever.
balancing Pokeballs. She's not hypnotized.
Somebody else said it.
She just can't move.
I
That's
like
the
how
Caterpies
she
are
had
doing
she's
that.
barefoot, and someone wrote, "What have you done?"
I still
Nintendo
like
knows exactly
Nessa
what
better
they're
for
fucking
obvious
doing.
reasons, but this one's cute too.
I like the new one. The one with like the octagon fucking earrings.
What, the ghost kid?
No, she's like some fucking woman. She's a woman. She has big boobies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've only seen the
Did I-
porn of
did
her,
I-
so I don't know.
Did I
Speaking
miss a
of feet,
Pokemon trainer in this
I think you did,
transaction
yeah.
somewhere? Shit. Fucking what was it? Oh, guess what I just watched?
Something gay, no
Like,
doubt.
right before this show, I watched something gay. Guess what it was? It was something that you said you liked.
Oh, then it's got to be something gay. What was it?
It was on
Commander?
Netflix. That's your hint.
Dude, I watch so much stuff that I cannot tell you.
Stranger Things
okay.
3.
No, although I did see like an episode and a half of that, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this.
Shit
'cause
sucked.
It's about,
Shit sucked ass.
it's about like capitalism being evil.
Still
No, it
haven't
wasn't.
watched it.
Well, they were like, oh, the big evil mall. In
No,
Russia.
no, it was a dude. You gotta start realizing the difference between when something's a joke and being sarcastic, and when something's like actual, deep-seated fucking political stuff or whatever. Because you just think all of it is something insidious.
Okay, let me tell you about something that I saw 45 seconds of on Netflix after I finished the thing I watched and had never seen before, and it's hilarious. I did not realize the latest the season
mouth.
of American Horror Story was about Trump winning the election.
Well, see, that's very obvious, right?
And they like show the women crying, and they literally cut to a guy yelling USA and in slow motion humping his TV. And I'm like, no, seriously, it's hilarious. American Horror Story continues to be the funniest show on television.
Was that meant
Good
to be
Christ.
funny?
That's the
Difference
joke.
between a joke and being genuine is whenever.
That's the joke.
whenever
I
Mitch
watched.
likes it
I
enough. Yeah.
I should say I watched. I experienced Bandersnatch because
Oh, I thought it was good.
I thought it was all right.
Whatever.
A lot of it's heavy-handed, like a lot of Black Mirror is. Like before they even got to the points where, like the end of the story starts. I'm gonna spoil Bandersnatch for people, so if you haven't seen it yet, fuck you.
Yeah.
And before I got to all the stuff about like the guy who wrote the book being mind controlled, I'm like, let me guess, it's gonna be because the kid is being controlled by me, and and then
Well, yeah, I never said that it wasn't predictable. I just thought it was cool.
no, the gimmick was cool. Although I will say, my favorite fucking branch of the whole thing. Did you get to the part where he asks, like, "Give me a sign, where are you?" And you can just choose the Netflix logo.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, and you got that branch.
Yeah.
Because that was easily my favorite when he's talking to his fucking to his psychiatrist, and she's like, "Well, if this is people in the future controlling you for entertainment, wouldn't you think they'd put you in a more entertaining
Yeah, and
scenario?"
you start
I'm like, "That's
fist-
a very good
And
question,
you start
Black Mirror."
fist fighting her. It's hilarious.
Yeah, when you get the option to, wouldn't you want there to be some violence injected to this, and you have the choices of yes and fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
That was pretty great.
I wouldn't
That was-
normally watch. Like, I don't think I would watch any Black Mirror because I could probably, like, in the first 5 seconds of an episode, I probably know exactly where
Trust
they were
me,
going
you
with
can.
it. But
Yeah, you
but
can.
this was cool because it was like more of a game.
Yeah, but no, that was the coolest part. Besides the superficial gimmick of it, like a lot of it was predictable. Like as soon as that like star game programmer showed a game where like it's a guy falling between two buildings, I'm like, that guy's gonna jump off a building or something later. And guess what the fuck happens? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it. It was definitely the most interesting Black Mirror episode I've seen, and I've only seen 3 of them. So there you go.
You should watch Twilight Zone then instead.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Can't wait.
Dude.
Can't wait to be told I'm evil for being white.
Dude.
No,
just watch Midsummer instead.
is that really what that movie's about?
Not really. Well, I think that's what it. No, it isn't. But it's just. I think I said this to Seb, or I said this to some. No, it's just that if this movie was made like in the '60s, it would have been them going into the Amazon getting eaten by a bunch of tribes people. Like, it's that kind of a movie. That's why it's stupid.
Yeah, it's a weird cult.
Yeah.
Odie says the difference between a joke and being genuine is whether or not I like it. I forgot to talk about fucking Odie's Spurg out earlier this week where I was talking about death grip sucking, and he's like, fuck you, Mitch, you don't like anything.
I did listen to more death grips. I thought they sucked too. They're actually not too bad.
No, I mean, I don't listen to any death grips. I just talk shit about a bunch of stuff because it's funny.
No,
but
I
then,
know.
Like, Odie had a genuine moment. Is like, all we ever hear from you on here is that you dislike stuff. I'm like, I've talked about stuff I like on the podcast all the time.
Yeah, but you're
I'll talk
probably
more positively on the Discord.
You're probably the more negative of the two of us, I would think.
Well, yeah,
But to be fair though, I think Death Grips fans are really easy to rile up.
Well, that's
so.
I left a fucking comment on one of the comments on one of our videos, and someone said something about death grips in one of our recent episodes, and I just left a comment that says, please discover a new band.
Oh, yeah. So I don't blame anyone for making fun of that, really.
I can't wait to be told I'm evil for being white. Mitch, whenever something is made by a black dude. Was Midsummer made by a black dude?
I don't know. Was it?
Or the new Twilight Zone?
Ari Aster doesn't sound...
Oh, the
black.
new Twilight Zone was made by the guy who made your favorite movie. Look Who's Coming. Look Who's Coming for Dinner too.
Well, he's not the only person who made that shit. I'm just saying, I've heard from Kate that fucking new Twilight Zone is like laughable propaganda.
Can you tell me about the end of Get Out again?
Fucking white people are evil.
They gonna find you.
No. What is it again?
Though.
Is that they want to become black people?
Yeah, they want to put white people's brains inside black
people.
But
why?
Because black people are cool, dude.
Dude, that's so retarded. Like, I'm never going to see that movie ever. Like, ever. Because that's so fucking retarded.
Jamie's rolling around in his grave right now hearing you say that.
Fuck Jamie.
I haven't been able to see the movie either because it starts out so weird and I'm like, fuck this. Shit.
The closest thing to, like, feminist or whatever propaganda that I watched that I enjoyed was Treehouse, the Hulu Into the Dark or whatever movie series.
Well, that's your problem. You're watching a Hulu original. It's all feminist propaganda.
No, it isn't.
I've seen 2.5 episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. I can tell you right now.
That's not Into the Dark, you fucking faggot. This is something different.
No, Into the Dark is like Blumhouse being like, let's just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll make a fucking horror movie on every single holiday.
Yeah, yes, that is true. No, but like Treehouse wasn't so bad, and I'm Just Fucking With You was great. I don't know if I talked about these before.
That one, I'm Just Fucking With You looked like the only one of those horror movies I actually kind of wanted to watch.
It's the only one that I thought was really good. I liked it a lot.
Except
oh wait, no, the
Puma. Pookie, yeah, that's the other one I kind of wanted to see.
Pookie was cool because it was actually the main character was black and they never actually drew any attention to it. I was like, hey, look at that! It's a character, not a skin color or a gender or whatever the fuck.
Cool.
Fucking Dylan in the Discord says, why do white people want to put their brains in black people? Yeah, white liberal dudes don't fetishize black people at all. That's the point of the movie.
Is that the point? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't that's what I mean. Like, I asked you seriously. I don't get it.
No, that's actually the point of the movie, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
That's what I meant when I said black people are cool. Like, that's the point.
But then who's that movie for then? Because all I ever hear people talk, like, the only people that seem to like that movie are fucking liberal cucks.
Well, yeah, they fell hook, line, and sinker into it.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
So you telling me that guy, that Keenan Peele or whatever the fuck his name is like a fucking
Thompson.
He's like an undercover fucking like right wing Republican or whatever the fuck you
No,
say.
I just think he got tired of fucking getting patronized by white people being like, yeah,
Oh.
I'm totally woke, bro.
Well, fuck.
I don't know if that. I mean, granted, I'm not him, so I don't want to go.
You're
and
not?
explain the fucking movie, but I've heard a lot of people say that's the point of that movie. That like is
Okay.
a pretty common like interpretation of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've totally heard. I've totally.
And don't get me wrong, I've only seen the movie once, so I'm like I barely remember half the shit that happens in that movie.
It being explained that way actually doesn't make that movie sound so bad now. I didn't realize that was
not
the
a bad
point.
movie, to be honest.
I
like it.
You know me, I take everything literal. I don't think of like the
No, I
subtext
know, I
of
know.
anything.
I also
So when I
haven't
just
seen
hear
Us.
white people want to put their brains in black people, that made no sense to me at all.
I mean, that is a literal description of what is happening at the end of that movie.
Sure.
I didn't see Us yet either. Us did kind of look interesting, but
Eh.
a little bit.
I
kind of want to see it.
Black people, man.
Man, that's going on out of context podcasts.
Oh Christ, that shit's nuts.
Did you see the other one that I posted, which was I posted two recently. There's
Yeah.
one where it's like a nice drawing of Keiji Inafune. I like how he has no legs and a penis. I don't remember what the other one was.
I
We
like
got close.
that comment didn't make any sense because who said that? Was that you?
It was me, yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking how like why wouldn't he have a penis? You know?
What was the other one? Because we got kind of. Oh yeah, because we were talking about Americans and clowns, and it was you saying, "I take great offense that he said the weakness of Americans. I'm not afraid of clowns. I'm not afraid to fuck a clown."
Yeah, I was like that was definitely something I.
Do you
said.
want to fuck Lollipop really bad? I guess.
Who's that?
The clown bitch from Arms. That's what he was talking
Oh
about.
hell yeah! I want to fuck every clown woman. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Especially what's her face from the Big Comfy Couch.
Hell yeah, dude, she's a freak. In real life.
Niksha says in Peele's new movie Us, there's a giant wall made of people and it goes from coast to coast. What do you think that means?
I don't know.
I didn't see it yet, so I don't know.
What new movie is this? People Wall? The wall that people made? The wall of people? Is it about the Berlin Wall? Oh well, to your point about those Into the Dark.
No, it's about the Mexico border.
Clearly. Yeah, clearly. So to your point about the Into the Dark movies, the new one is like about an immigrant or something. So.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you guys about when we went over. Did we talk about this in the last episode where we went over to my girlfriend's dad's and he really wanted us to watch Captain Marvel, and it got to the point where it's revealed that the Skrulls are refugees, and Corey literally said like, "This is fucking gay," and we left. Before the movie.
Oh, gross. Why does that woman age 10 years every year?
Who is that?
That's a chick from fucking Nostalgia Critic. What's her fucking name?
What?
Mars Girl?
No, that's not Mars Girl. That's the other one.
That's Lindsay Ellis or whatever.
No, the other one, the third one, the one that always hung out with the mushmouth fucking weirdo. Wait, that could be any of them.
That doesn't
woman.
No,
You
No.
forget. I don't know who any of these
I don't know
people
her
are.
name. I don't remember. Odie's gonna write it. I swear. I hope. What's her fucking name?
No, he's trying to trick you to bring him on so he can talk about Kamen Rider Pokemon.
No,
Conversation.
I do not want to talk about that shit no more. No more. Who's fucking
Teacher,
who's fucking
Leave my cum alone.
Kick Crumba? See,
Fucking, I don't know.
oh shit! All right, Seb, you got 5 minutes to come up with something that you want to talk about.
Oh, I was gonna make cum jokes.
All right, that's fine. That's something. Let's
Can we just do an episode of Comtown live on the air?
No.
It's not cum.
Well, just replace.
Oh, they stole our joke about not the Bakugan part of it, but putting magnets in the pussy and then you put magnets in your dick. And I'm like, that's the joke for the Bakugan thing we did, where we put Bakugan balls in our balls.
I mean, is
And then you put
shame.
magnets in the labia so they open up.
Oh, here we go. Coming. I just typed in song lyrics and this song came up. Coming out of my cum and I've been coming just fine. Gotta come
No, you gotta
because I
put stuff
want
about
to
being
come.
in there, too.
I started out with a cum. How did it come up like this? It was only a cum. What?
You got to throw in stuff about being gay too.
Oh,
Like they did that new not Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco song. It's like, so suck my dick 'cause I'm gay.
coming
That's-
into my gay and I've been coming just fine.
Coming into my cum because I am such a fucking gay.
I want to.
This is
All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
the best one they
Okay.
ever. Not just to piss Matt off and talk about Cumtown more. The best one they ever did was that song from Fallout where they're like, "Well, I'm the kind of guy that likes to fuck my mom and dad." Anyway, talk about stuff. Hurry.
So my favorite feminist propaganda film is Charlie's Angels,
Oh, but which one?
the new one. Have you seen the trailers for it?
Wait, there's a
Trailers for what?
the one from like the one with Bernie Mac, or is there a new one?
What the
coming out?
fuck?
There's a new one coming.
Who's in it?
I don't know. Some
There's a
ugly
new Charlie's Angels
some
coming
ugly,
out?
Ugly old women.
Oh yeah, there's a
Hold
new.
on.
There's it's not like the other two Charlie's Angels movies didn't suck fucking cock anyway. They're gonna make
Yeah,
another one.
This was gonna
I like
be.
how of all the people I could think of in the 2000 Charlie's Angels movie, I thought of Bernie Mac. And not like Drew Barrymore or Lucy Liu.
I mean, they should just give up and do a Totally Spies movie instead.
That'd be fucking awesome.
okay,
They have to have every
yeah.
single fetish though, the inflation and all that shit.
Let me see. With new Charlie's Angels, it looks like my girlfriend, some dyke, and a normal girl.
What do you call a monkey in a minefield?
Gay.
No. A baboom.
Did you take a joke book out? Is that why you had to leave for a minute?
How do you How do you steal a coat?
You.
You wear it?
Mm-mm. You're close.
You wear it out of the store?
No. You jack it. I'm reading a book on the history of glue. I can't put it down. Okay. Now that I got a snort.
Who's the director that's making a feminist propaganda piece out of the new Terminator or whatever the fuck?
Oh, right. That's the other movie I was thinking about.
Oh.
She has to see The Manager of the Future. I think I said that
I
joke
know. I don't
10
even
times already,
know.
but like fucking.
I just
what
know
the
that people.
fuck?
Again, I haven't seen any of the outrage towards this guy. I've seen the outrage about the outrage towards this
Oh,
guy.
people are probably only saying that it's feminist just because it's like the woman has a short haircut. Like, just don't listen to people.
No, the director himself is being like, if you don't like the fact that she's a woman, you can fuck right off.
Nobody
I mean,
cares.
That's the exact
I know,
same
it's just
thing
it's
as the
so
Ghostbusters.
gay.
Yeah, it's the same thing as the
It's just
Ghostbusters.
like make a movie about a movie instead of about like an idea.
It's like what Red Letter Media said. Like, nobody saw Annihilation, a movie that was actually good with good female leads, because
Yeah.
everyone was losing their shit over that dumbass fucking Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and no one really cared. Like,
No.
do the movie, call it something else. I mean, and I think the problem was that Sony just kept like talking about it, like, oh, we're getting attacked.
Yeah.
Power to women, everyone.
Want to hear a joke about construction?
Oh yeah.
Hit me with it.
Nah, I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Oh, you're coming up with it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
clever boy.
No, he's making it. Get it? He's constructing the joke.
Well, while he's constructing that joke, I'm gonna keep thinking of song lyrics to just do the Cumtown thing with. Let's see, what's a song I hate?
No.
We're not doing Cumtown.
Yeah. Did you hear about the kidnapping at
Maybe
school?
you're not.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay. He
Just
woke up.
kidding.
All right.
Man, this is a good episode.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Pretty quality jokes.
Fucking fuck. Oh, did I talk about Batman versus TMNT?
No.
No,
It
did
was
you watch
great. it was awesome.
that? No, I like how I asked you, did you watch that? As if you're gonna bring it up and be like, nope. Just wanted to remind people that exists.
It existed. Thanks, Bench.
Wait, is it
oh!
did they make a movie out of it, or is it a?
It's a comic that they made a movie,
Okay.
and the movie's great. I recommend it to everybody to watch it. It's awesome. It's so
Interesting.
it's so funny and cute, and it's got really good action in it. Like,
They got that fucking pig disgusting Imagi 3D TMNT movie on Netflix. You remember that one? The fourth one? It was CG. It was fucking ugly.
I thought it was all right.
The
It was a good
9/11
movie.
one?
It's just like I saw the screenshot on Netflix and I was like, oof, that movie didn't age well.
Yeah, wasn't that the one that had posters that said 9/11? And,
No, that was the sequel to the Michael Bay one.
Yeah.
Where they're jumping out of the building and it says coming September 11th.
Oh
the
man.
worst fucking marketing.
I too would
It's the
like to
best.
drink her clown
Depending
piss.
on who you ask, it's the best marketing.
Yeah. And I watched the original movie again this morning of TMNT.
I don't think I've ever seen that the whole way through.
The fuck? It's really good.
Yeah. I know.
There's a little red
just
kid.
never
There's
seen
a
it.
little red-haired kid in it that will be replaced by a African American in the remake.
Goddamn. I mean, like, I know people got mad at you for posting that huge fucking like sheet of people.
No one got mad at me for that.
Well, they were like posting things like "Who fucking cares?" Like gifs from like RuPaul's Drag Race,
that's
which is like
fine.
"Who fucking cares?" But I'm like, I mean, that is really weird. I don't
That's
care
the
about
only reason
Little
why I
Mermaid
shared
thing.
it. I just think it's odd that red-haired characters are being replaced by African
And I
Americans.
told you that's the loophole. Like gingers aren't people, so
Yeah,
bleeding heart leftists
Yeah.
don't
Also,
have to care
no,
about
you know,
them.
but remember. Now, I didn't come up with this, but remember what happens if you rearrange the word ginger.
Someone came. Yeah, I'm sure. Like you're not the only person who came up with that joke.
I didn't. I said I wasn't. I didn't come up with that. Although I told it to my friend, and
Good.
he
I
went,
just want you to know you're fucking
he
unoriginal.
went blank for a minute, and I was like, oh, what? Did I like cross the line? And it was because he was rearranging the letters in his head. He went, oh no! Like he went, oh no!
Well, it's like that. It's like that picture that someone posted of like a pristine keyboard, except only like the N, I, G, E, and R keys had like finger smudges on them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he was clearly searching for ginger for like a recipe. For
Yeah, clearly.
Or that sign in like a train station that said ginger,
Lupa.
but
That's her fucking name. It was Lupa. That's Lupa.
I kind of don't even know who that is.
Yeah, it's alright. She's the one who called out Spoonie for being a racist or whatever that ruined his life. Fuck.
Well,
Surprised that whole thing hasn't just eaten itself. I mean, I know
It
it
has.
but like to the point where like they're all literally dead. Like,
No, the people still watch them and they still have a career. It's bizarre.
like I'm really waiting for like Spoonie to show up at Doug's house and just shoot him right in the gut.
I mean, Todd in the Shadows still sits
Dressed
and
as Dr.
complains-
Insano.
Todd in the Shadows still
Or no,
complains
dressed-
about
Shut
guns
up,
every
Mitch!
week.
Sorry. Now I talked over
No,
Seb.
let me tell a joke.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's over.
Oh no!
No, speaking
Go,
of
tell it. Just do
white
it.
characters getting replaced, was the remake of Karate Kid good?
I never saw that.
The original Karate Kid wasn't a redhead though.
Yeah,
so it doesn't count
he was
for this
white.
argument.
I
He's
guess.
the worst. He's the worst white person, an Italian.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of,
What about Irish people?
Irish people they're fine compared to Italians.
You have
Italians
been on
think they're
record-
better
You
than
have
everyone.
been on record on this podcast before saying that Irish are the N-words of Europe.
They are. That's why I meant that
Yeah.
endearingly.
but I mean, Italians are good when they're the Hulk, I guess.
When they're the what?
The Hulk.
The Hulk.
The 70s show. The Hulk.
What the? Oh. I was
It
gonna
turns
say.
into a green Italian.
Yeah. Now I can't remember his name. Oh,
Lou
Lou
Ferrigno?
Ferrigno. Yeah. He's the only good Italian. That's
And
because
maybe
he's
Rocco.
deaf and he's
Rocco.
huge. And Rocco.
But Rocco isn't really an Italian.
Nah. I only really mean movie
Anyway,
Italians
fucking
anyway. I hate movie
Little
Italians.
Mermaid's not going to be bad because she's black. It's going to be bad because Disney's just turned into a fucking sweatshop of putting out these like wholly uninspired. Like, did you see that fucking comparison clip of like the
Yes.
the Hakuna Matata scene from the new and the old one?
Someone wrote they made it live action and took all the life out of it.
Yeah.
Like, and I know
Yeah.
before anybody says, I know it's not live action. It's just I don't want to call it CG because then that like lends the idea that it's actually been animated, which it has not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like all my normie friends will be like, "Why don't you want to go see the live action Dumbo?" It's like
No, that Dumbo movie might actually be okay.
It
'Cause-
looks bad.
No,
Same
I
thing
know
with
it looks
all of
bad,
them.
but like it's only the first maybe I think like 20 minutes. That's the original Dumbo, and then it's a new story after that. So I was like, well, all right, if it's a new story, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
If
at
there's
least
not fucking
some,
jive
like,
talking
creativity to it.
crows, if there is not Ebonic crows in the live action Dumbo,
Well,
then
hey,
the movie's
Dumbo.
wasted.
No, I understand. Yeah, but that's why you still have the first one that they keep under lock and key in the vault.
No, I know, but it's just like stop making these. And
No,
people keep
I
going
know,
to see
I
them.
know.
And
I agree with you.
they've increased the production schedule, so it's like, okay, so Lion King just came out, Aladdin came out like what, months ago?
Yeah.
Not even, and Dumbo came out earlier this year. It's like, whoa, slow the
Wow.
fuck
Holy
down.
fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They must be really cheap and easy to
Well, because
make.
like they
Yeah.
they just announced the Little Mermaid thing, and I already saw like they announced the release date for Mulan. I'm like, I didn't even know they were making a live action Mulan.
It's
That's
because
how
you know
fast
why?
they're turning
You
this
know
shit
what?
out.
I wonder if it has anything to do with Star Wars kinda bombing.
I would imagine so, but they're gonna if they keep doing this shit, it's gonna bomb their fucking company even faster. I made a joke a long time ago that's like fucking Little Mermaid was the movie that brought them into the Disney Renaissance, and the live action Little Mermaid very well may be the one that sinks the company again.
Yeah.
Like it ends where it began. I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, people are gonna go see these movies regardless, but it's like, when are people gonna get tired of this shit?
Oh Jesus, that
It
picture
just-
of fucking
Yeah, Oni made that in like Blender or something.
God.
Yeah. Oni has a fucking monopoly on creepy looking nostalgia critics.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that fucking video where they were playing like the N64 version of Mario Paint and they drew a nostalgia critic and then they kept blurring the picture and it kept looking creepier and creepier.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That video's great.
House of the Nostalgia Critic. Like,
Christ.
My Little Pony.
Nostalgiacritic.exe.
Yeah. Oh god.
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna bring in.
Oh, I'm
Binge.
looking for the Moku edit, the ultimate one. Here it is.
Yeah, fucking Al Dente hasn't been on in a while.
Yeah. Goodbye, Seb.
Goodbye.
Oh, is he only on for 20 minutes?
I don't know. I can't tell what time is anymore. Fucking fucking Wizard ruined my perception of time by talking about Toho for that long.
Well, let me.
Perhaps you should get a clock.
Yeah.
The clock melted.
You have a phone.
I know.
don't you?
Oh no, we're getting an echo.
Yeah, you're echoing.
It's like, but it's a muddled echo.
One sec.
Oh man. They're making a movie about clocks.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's about time.
I, I quit this fucking show.
I love dad jokes so much.
Goddamn.
I love them.
My wife seems to miss me, but her aim is getting better.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean that is a good one.
That was in Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, but her aim's getting. That's why I was like, why is it repeating in my head that her aim's getting better? I couldn't remember why.
Because you get it because marriage is terrible.
Yeah.
I have not finished Gravity Falls, and based on Alex Hirsch being a giant like
Oh,
fucking loser.
stop it, you fucking asshole! It's a good show.
I'm
It is
sure
a good
is.
show. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Here's the problem, and I came to this
Fantastic.
realization like last night while at work. I'm like, I should have gone back in time and told myself when I was getting a degree for animation that within like 3 or 4 years I wouldn't want to work in cartoons anymore because of like the people that exist in that space.
Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie? He was too far out, man. Yeah, yeah,
Good joke.
yeah. Why did the girl
can't hear
smear
me. What
peanut butter
happened?
on the road?
Well,
We can
okay,
hear
there are a
you.
lot
I
of
just-
explanations for that one, but
We can hear you. Matt's too busy wondering like where his life went wrong. He's reading a joke book on a podcast, and I'm tying my noose.
I
I
noticed.
can see Rem from ReZero through the hole.
Oh,
He's
nice.
beckoning me.
Okay, so before you kill yourself, and you're on the topic of cartoons, I wanted to throw in that I finished watching OKKO today,
Oh,
and it's really
Do
fucking
you
good.
also want to get fucked by that doctor or whatever? Like
Oh my
everyone else
fucking
I've seen?
god, venomous.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I think you're the
uh,
person who like retweeted all that shit that I've seen, and I'm like, man, people are thirsty for this cartoon character.
It's a problem, but they also put in the voice of Norbert from the Angry Beavers as a throwaway character, and I screamed. It was fantastic. I was like, yay. How have you guys been? It's been a little while.
I know.
I'm giving
Entropy
you
is
the
taking its toll on all of us.
Yeah, go ahead, talk about yourselves more. It's totally fine. It's not like anybody else wants to talk to you.
I don't have anything to talk about.
I can
myself.
talk about my
Um,
experience at KupoCon.
Oh
They
yeah.
put they're talking about like Channel Awesome and stuff. on
this is what they do.
the Discord. But did you guys see the tweet about the voice actor murder board?
No.
What?
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna put it in here. It was something I've been hanging on to for a bit to show you guys. Something you could discuss. Where did I put it? In other news, while I'm finding that, I got a new job. And did you know that this job that I have, of course you didn't know, but this job that I got is one of the 3 companies that kickstarted the opioid crisis in America.
Oh, sweet.
Good.
You working
was
for
like-
Papa Shkreli?
Oh yeah, it was like, this is gonna be a fun one to put on my resume.
That's
Since
awesome.
Rat's not here to talk about work, somebody has to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about work, but it's like I lifted a bunch of cables.
Okay, I put it on the Discord for you guys to take
They
a peek
never
at.
mow the fucking lawn at this time of day. What the fuck?
I can't hear it.
Well, now that I'm here, someone has to do something obnoxious.
And soon I'll be mowing my own lawn. But
I
that's
will open
another.
this
Oh,
link.
baby.
That's another story for another day. KupoCon.
Save this image for
Coupon-
future reference on who can't be trusted under any circumstances.
Yeah, it just goes on to like Vic Mignogna and people from like Crunchyroll and Funimation. It's ridiculous.
But-
Like,
oh, there's
they're
Mars
talking
Girl.
they're talking about Dante's voice actor from Devil May Cry, like standing up for Vic or whatever the fuck, and everybody's on that shit.
But Vic literally did nothing wrong.
Vic
I don't
did nothing
even-
wrong, and thankfully, I mean, they got what's his face, the dude who did the, I believe he's the guy who did Dick Masterson's lawsuit. Nick Recchietta is handling Vic's case, I believe. So hopefully that turns out really good for Vic.
Time will tell, I suppose. Maybe
Yeah.
you should invest in that clock now.
I like not knowing when things are, so I can always be surprised. KupoCon being held at in prestigious Newark, New Jersey.
Nice.
A Final Fantasy convention that I went to solely so I could meet up with the guys from Nude Clan, because this is probably the only time they'll be on the East Coast.
I'm interrupting you. I'm asserting my dominance. So speaking of meetups, so I knew we threw around the idea. Maybe we should just open it to everybody in the Discord now. But like meeting you two in February for the Sonic movie seems like it could be a really big fun thing that we could get everybody else in. Just like open the floodgates. Let's all just storm the theater and make ourselves in like this huge obnoxious group of people.
I didn't know how serious you were about that.
Meow. Fucking
Like-
stupid.
Like, we should see that, yeah, but where would we meet so that it would be fair?
I haven't thought that far. Like,
There's a really tiny movie theater in my town. We could easily take up half a row.
perfect.
Alright, that would be funny.
It would, and then can work like leave the phones in our pockets, and we can just record our reactions and shit, and you can put it up as the video for the week.
Because then you'll have a group of people going to see this movie, and there'll be just 4 or 5 people in one of the rows, all yelling, like when Sonic is facing off with Robotnik, just yelling "suck his dick" over and over again.
Suck his dick!
So
One of those movies.
met up with Schweiss and Cam and Joe from Nude Clan and Ultima Final Fantasy. That was fun, but there was some top tier cringe at the con, which was really small. It was in a hotel it was in like one section of this hotel. So there was like one big auditorium room where they had all the panels, and then next door was like the dealer's room, and that's it. And there was like a hallway in between them. But we stuck around until we got to the panel where they had Ignis's voice actor from Final Fantasy 15 and a guy who played one of the characters in the Final Fantasy 15 movie they put out. And boy howdy, when the people finally got up to ask their questions, that's when the cringe finally came out, because we kind of got through the whole day without like seeing any like of those kinds of people. But then like the
Well,
first
people
3
just
or 4
like
people,
you.
So
yeah.
was it as obnoxious as the Square Enix panel at E3 or whatever the fuck? Well, those
I
people
don't
were
know.
screaming for 7.
No, it was more like the first 3 or 4 people who got up to ask questions were saying like, "I'm so glad the Final Fantasy community is so inclusive and blah blah blah." And then like literally like that's not necessarily a problem, but we were like, "Oh, there it is." But then like the second lady was like, "My son is growing up privileged, and I want to possibly take him down to the Amazon to show him."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And
Wow.
like she's asking this to the guy who played Ignis from Final Fantasy 15, because I guess he does like some sort of like eco tourism or something to like raise awareness about this shit, and he's basically saying like he's saying stuff like you don't have to take your son to the Amazon to show them what kind of impact they can make on the environment. You could, for instance, stop using single-use plastics. And then we both, me and the one guy, started laughing so hard because as he says that, next to him on the stage is a fucking like one of the aides is just chugging a fucking plastic bottle of water right next to him. And it's like this old dude with a ponytail, and like Joe just started immediately laughing, and then I saw it, and then I just started bursting out laughing. Jesus. It was bad. We were also sitting in like the third row, so people probably saw.
Front row seat, baby. Wow.
There's this bitch who was apparently dressed up as the Regalia, which means she wore a blue jumpsuit and had no tits and no ass, and she wanted to get fucked by Ignis's voice actor.
Oh my god.
So
the
bad.
best kind of fan.
She said, "I just wanted to meet my driver."
Okay, that's enough.
And also that same bitch is dressed as the Regalia. She left a San Pellegrino bottle next to the microphone, and we thought like, oh no, she didn't want him to see that she had a single-use plastic. And then oh man, like well, and then like the other 8 people who went up and asked questions like were just really awkward people who would fucking film the people up on stage, film their reaction on their iPad or their phone, and then ask the question while looking at the phone or iPad, not looking into the eyes of the people they're asking the question for, I guess to make sure they got them like in frame. But it's like, oh God, like, do you really need to record this yourself? Like, I'm sure you can find this later online. And then there was this one chick who asked a question to Ignis. It's like, what's your favorite line that you said in the game? And then he answered something, and then she very quickly said like, oh, that's cool. My favorite line is this. And I forget what the line is, and she's like, it's actually the name of my Tumblr. And I like, could feel my fucking brain collapsing in on itself.
Don't you just love fandoms?
The one guy from Ultima Final Fantasy, Joe, actually started getting stomach ulcers from it. I'm not kidding.
Well, what are you supposed to do in a room filled with that much concentrated cancer?
I mean, the con itself was like, we had a good time, but like Corey didn't go with. Corey didn't go with me.
Your mistake was to go into one of those rooms and watch that. Like that. There you go. I'm sure it was a great time, but you made the choice, Mitch.
It was that, or walk around the dealer's room and fucking consider buying a hat that said "Yeet" and perler beads on it. Like, what do you want me to do?
Wow, you should have worn the hat. That would have given us something more to talk about.
No, but like, Corey didn't go with me, and then I came back and she's like, how was it? I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, you would have thought it was really fucking gay. Like,
so it's perfect.
I don't know, we had fun. We all crammed into the back of this one guy's car who had only room for 5 people, and there were 6 of us to go get booze. So that was fun.
Clown cars make for the best adventures.
Yeah. Because I made like a joke. I'm like, it's like a clown car. We're all gonna get to the fucking alcohol store and just pile out. There's gonna be like 6 guys piling out of the back of this car, just like hunched over like gorillas, just going booze, booze, booze.
No, it's funny you say that though. I actually did some clown carring of my own, Hong Kong, and I came back from Minnesota because I was in Games Done Quick. That was a lot of fun. I know we've talked about it before, but I know it's also really easy to shit on it, and especially because a lot of the internet focuses on the cringe that comes out of it. But it was actually a really fun time. Like, I met a bunch of really nice, genuine people, and I didn't really get to
like
subject
3
myself.
million. Didn't they raise like $3 million this year?
Yeah, over $3 million at the end. The room was electric. It was really cool. I liked being a part of it, and you know, I was also visiting friends in Minnesota, so I wasn't in the venue all week. I had a chance to leave, so I wasn't really surrounded by any of the toxicity that comes out of it, and which is great because I don't want that to ruin the
System of a Down album.
Right.
What?
The System of a Down album, toxicity. People follow you around and they build a wall out of that CD out around.
Yeah, and what was it? Richard Cheese did the cover of that song. Yeah, it was totally great. It sounded like a bar remix or some shit. It was awesome. Yeah, no, it would be really neat if you guys got to go at one point. I know it's a little pricey, but it is really fun. And then we get to see you guys making obscene gestures on Twitch cam, and you know, everybody here would love that.
And then we would get kicked out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, banned for life. But I also wanted to say, I mean, I've spent a little while listening to you guys talk, and ODST is driving himself insane trying to get in here. So you should invite him in, because
Yeah,
I
but why
noted-
would we want to do
I-
that when he's
I
just going
like
to talk
to
about
listen to the
Digimon or some
episode-
shit?
Hey, Digimon's fucking awesome. So fuck,
You're allowed
what
to
was
think
I gonna
that.
say? I like Digimon more than Pokemon. Kill yourself.
I also
Um,
like that you sent me a picture on the plane that dedicated by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh
as
my
one of the
god!
albums.
It was the first thing that popped up in my recommended, and I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I can't escape.
They
Mitch
knew
is
you were friends
everywhere.
with me.
Yeah, his influence reaches even above the clouds.
I was at work. My speakers broke. The power cord broke. So I had to tell the IT guy to order a new replacement power cord because these speakers are old. They're like discontinued, so I couldn't just get a new pair. And they're like the loudest ones that they had there, and the replacement he gave me weren't as loud. So it's like, no, I need these speakers. So he gives me the power cord yesterday as I'm listening to some of that shit, and I'm like, whoops.
My bad.
Sorry, you found
Oh.
out I'm a fucking loser.
Hey, don't judge me. Okay, maybe a little. No, what was I saying? No. Yeah, let Odie in. I was listening to a bunch of the episodes that I missed. It's been a while. I miss you guys. I noted that Odie sounds like a cross between Jughead Jones from Riverdale and the Sonic Adventure era Sonic guy. So I'm like, I want to listen to him talk more. It's fun for me. And then he
Like,
brought up the
what's
thing
his name?
about
Griffin?
I fucking don't know.
I remember there was a video of some guy spurging out over the voice actor for Sonic during that time period, and I don't remember what the guy's, but he's yelling like Griffin or something.
Oh, so that's Sonic
Shit.
kid.
Sure.
When
What?
will you learn?
No, not that kid. This was a grown man.
I did have one other question though, just to toss around some conversation that's different for a change. I got to thinking randomly, for no apparent reason, about random assaults. And I thought very briefly, what would you guys have done differently with the show if you had taken off? If for some reason you got like really fucking popular?
End of the show.
Yeah.
Killed
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah. What? I mean, for it to have
Formed a
become
Channel Awesome style fucking coalition and eventually all turn on each other.
cult, I think you meant to say.
I mean, it's already a cult.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Oh no, I'd pay to see that though.
I-
Can you guys just film like a mockumentary?
We did.
Oh god, we got to make our own Kickassia.
Yeah. Oh my god, please.
Oh, just the two of us?
No, I
mean,
want to
that's-
be in it.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
that.
That's more or less what like the Magfest videos were for a bit.
Well, yeah, they were funny. Don't get me wrong. I just thought, you know, you guys had the
Or, I guess-
personality and the garbage to be able to do more of those, and it was just
I
like,
guess I guess
hey.
more accurately the Boston Fig videos where we're like actually at Alex's house and it's like we have the room to like and like the time to like write dumb skits and make props and fucking Alex has the time to make a fucking t-shirt with blood all over it so Matt can
Yeah.
be bleeding from the heart.
Yeah.
Alex lives out here. Can I drag him with me in February? Can I just force
I
him
mean,
to
if he's
come?
willing. He loved coming down here when he came down a few years ago. He said it was beautiful, so I'm
It
sure he
was
wants to visit
beautiful
again
there.
at some point. Yeah, in like Amish
Don't you
country.
still live in Jersey or wherever the fuck? Isn't that the meme?
Yeah.
What?
It's not beautiful over there at all. Like what?
No, Matt lives in Shittsville, Jersey, but I live in
don't live in
beautiful
Jersey.
rural Amish country.
No, he doesn't live in Jersey.
You can take the kid out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the kid.
Yeah, you
Fair.
can.
I know you're gonna go into a Wawa tomorrow and knock over a fucking a Powerade display because someone made your fucking hoagie wrong.
No, I can't eat any of that stuff anymore. It's not even funny.
Thought you said you wanted to end yourself in the show anyway. Just go out in a blaze of glory and eat one.
You're
fuck.
fucking telling
true.
you're telling me that they don't have gluten-free fucking hoagies at Wawa
I
right
don't-
now.
Even if they do, I wouldn't go there anyway.
Oh, fucking! There's a place in where was I? I was in Wisconsin. There's this grocery store called Woodman's that has like half of its store dedicated to gluten-free food.
Woodman's?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, we have Aldi's here and something else. They're like German.
I don't know who the fuck, by the way, this Proud Boys person is that they know about the taco video that we did.
Oh, weird.
That's an old one. That is fucking old.
Oh, Jesus.
If you like
That
that,
was
you
like-
should watch the RA Plays when they did Yonoid.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Who is
Okay,
this Proud Boys
fucking-
character?
Well, bring them in. Bring Odie in. Do yourselves a favor. Apparently, he can carry the rest of your show.
Oh, Seb is Proud Boys. For some reason.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
That would explain.
What, did you get banned? Like, what happened?
What?
I'm asking Seb if he got banned. That's why his name is Proud Boys now instead of like
They were doing
Dark
a
Skeletor,
Proud
whatever his name
Boys,
used to
like
be.
podcast the other day. I sat in for some of it. It was ridiculous.
Who the fuck is Uncle Stryker?
Take a
That's a
wild
good
guess.
question.
Take a wild fucking guess.
Is it Alex?
Yes.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you and Alex combined.
Oh damn.
Oh, it's Malix. That was the original name of the Dream Boys page. Do you remember the Dream Boys
What?
page?
Yeah.
It's canon? What the fuck?
No, so the Dream Boys meme page I used to fucking host.
remember
The
that.
original purpose of that page was I combined Matt and Alex to create a character called Malix because this was back when I wasn't the wholly negative person on the show and Matt and Alex just shat on everything. So I just created a page for this like fake person. I just like did a face merge of Matt and Alex and just made that the profile picture. And it's just like, I hate everything. Ugh.
I'm in awe. I need to see this. You have to post it in here right now.
That'll take me a while.
Wasn't it like
Do it.
years ago?
I fucking
this-
dare you.
This was probably like year 2 or 3 of the podcast. This would have been a while ago. I'll see if I can find it. But until then, bring in Odie so he can stop having a fucking conniption.
Alright.
There, are you happy now? I advocated for you.
I'm gonna put a fucking bullet in my head.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, it's the most incompetent operation in the fucking world.
Isn't it though? And that's why we love it.
You act like
What?
we care.
You fucking... Hey, well, let's have a call-in show. Let's talk to each other for 40 minutes. Then we'll bring on someone who can't talk and talk over them for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then we'll
hey!
bring on someone and sit here and listen to them for 10 minutes, and then we'll end the show.
Speaking of that, I do
You're
have
just
a favorite
mad that,
Toho
like-
character. Her name is Kutaka Niwatori, and she's the god of chickens and a guardian of hell.
I don't
Okay,
care!
hold on.
Hey!
I said that the page, I would have taken me a while to find that. The page apparently only ever had 2 profile pictures. The Sad Boys one it currently has, and then the original one I'm talking about.
Show me.
I'm posting it now.
Yes.
This is cursed.
Oh Christ! I do remember that now.
Because I had to get like a picture of you two from like different shit. So like the face angles don't really match up.
We have a dented
He's
head like that
wide-eyed and
YouTuber.
bushy-tailed. He's got dreams. Dreams in those eyes. What's the flag in the back?
I don't fucking know. I don't
Looks
even know
like the
it's a
American
flag.
flag.
It looks orange.
He's clown piece.
Oh.
We look like Brad Jones with hair.
You do.
Yeah.
Voice too. Fuck, it's just so magical to see where you've been and where you are now. Like the evolution of this podcast is always a treat.
It's not so great for me when I go back and I look at all my cringy art. I don't listen to old episodes of the podcast specifically because it's like I'd probably just kill myself after hearing myself from 8 years ago once.
Can we play them ad nauseum at your funeral?
Yes.
Awesome.
I want you to play every episode. I want you to play the first 100 episodes of the show all at the same time at my funeral.
I still have to make that super cut of every time you said fuck or the N word from like the first 100 episodes.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I remember when Matt used to get mad whenever we said the F at the ends. He's like, don't do it.
He'd also get mad at like Final Fantasy X or whatever, but he's come a long way.
Well,
I mean,
This is worse than the other chat!
Then talk, damn it!
At least the other... Jesus Christ, 90% of your fucking guests can't or won't talk. They just want to be here because they want to feel like less of a loser.
I was
Bring
talking.
them in. I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
he's talking about
Fine.
himself.
I'm talking
Oh.
about fucking... Look, I've been talking to these people for years. I love these people. These people can't hold a conversation to save their fucking lives.
that's true.
You can't,
That's why I
you
wanna
can't
do
bring them
something
all
different.
one at a time.
it's
Gee,
always
it's almost
the
like-
same thing. So let's
It's
try to do something new.
It's almost like when you get a group of people that come here entirely because of their love for Chris Chan, they all tend to be a little on the spectrum.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
they are.
Does
That's
that
why you
mean
have to get multiple of them in at once to hold a normal conversation.
does that
But
mean
I'm
we're all
also-
friends?
So if you like, see, I'm doing it right now. If we have like 2 or 3 of them in here with me, it's not gonna work because I'm just gonna talk over everybody anyway.
It's fine. Be a better host, retard.
No.
So we are just friends.
You've
Okay.
been doing this for a decade. How have you not gotten fucking better? You're
Do you
the
remember-
you're the
No.
nostalgia critic of podcasts.
Do you
'Cause I-
remember what
'cause I-
podcast this is?
I get excited and I want to talk.
Those
Also, it's
beautiful
really hard to not
signature-
talk over other people when you can't tell when they're about to talk because you're not in the same physical room as them.
Bethesda.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. I've been doing it for
Granted,
years.
not as prevalent
No.
as, say, like Skyrim and Fallout 3,
Holy
but they're
shit!
still there.
Bring fucking
And
Seb
in a
back
game
on
like
to talk
Fallout
about
or
nothing for
fucking
10
Skyrim,
minutes.
where the world is
not.
massive.
I
you're
love
like,
Seb.
all right,
I
don't
love
care
him to
about
I'd
death.
rather
the
Seb
floating.
talk about
It's fun
nothing
too, but like,
instead
It's
of
the
you
biggest
coming
thing
in
I've
here
ever
talking
seen.
about like
Yeah,
fucking
in
Beyblades
this,
or
in
whatever
this
the
place,
fuck.
when
What the fuck are you talking about, Beyblade? You're
Just
talking
wait.
about Beyblade.
Just wait, give it like 4 weeks. You'll talk about Beyblades.
Why would I talk about Beyblade?
what's
You'll
wrong
talk
with
about
that
Beyblade.
again?
I've got so fucking much autism around me
You'll
right
talk
now
about
that we can
Beyblades
talk
in like
about.
4 weeks, Blake and until shrinking we down let you into talk about
Shut the
Beyblades.
fuck up! We're not talking about Beyblade, you
No, hold on, hold
retard.
on. Let me finish. See, you're
Let
the
me
one who's
finish
cutting
this
me off
shitty
now.
joke I
No,
started
I'm
to
doing
make.
my shitty joke. I
It's
started
your
my joke
turn.
first.
I was pretending to be you fucking retard.
You're gonna
know
talk
what
about
this is.
How do
Beyblades
you
in
run a
like 4
podcast
weeks.
when you can't
Oh, I
understand the
forgot.
tone
Yeah,
of voice
I
someone
didn't
showed
even
a
know that
fake
was
ass-
Travis.
and
You have
until you
failed
let
at
us-
basic
They
communication
showed a
skills.
fake ass.
Until
you let us talk about Beyblades,
Yeah.
you're gonna
It
post
is-
pictures of
it's-
Beyblades in the Discord
yes
chat
and
for the whole
no.
episode.
You need to
There's
stop
that
stoking the
might
fire right now.
A fucking grade schooler has a better handle of the English language than you fucking do.
Odie, stop! You're giving him more
Yeah,
power!
I saw
Don't
a
fucking
video
talk
of
to
them
me,
doing,
Hulk.
like,
All right,
the
I'm talking to
build
the
your own
boys.
lightsaber thing, and
Okay,
everyone turns into
fine.
this
Wait,
fucking
no!
cool.
No, that's not how this works.
I just realized Matt's playing another episode of the show right now.
Oh my god, is he?
Slur, 100% racial slur, racial slur,
I'm gonna read the name
racial
of
slur,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
racial slur, racial slur,
Red Eyes, Dark
racial slur,
Meteor Dragon, Red Eyes, Impact.
racial
All eyes,
slur,
Phantasm.
racial
Gangsta rap,
slur,
nigga,
racial
nigga.
slur, racial slur,
Hey!
racial slur.
She's reading. She's reading what Matt has on screen right now.
racial
That
slur,
was unbelievable.
racial slur,
This is like a black dude being
Racial
like
slur.
shooting someone in the street and be like, "It's a joke. See, the stereotypes are
racial
real."
slur,
Are you looking at the Twitch
Racial
stream?
slur.
It's by MC Flex Dog 3000.
Why would I look at the Twitch stream? I'm in the Twitch stream.
Hey! Wait,
It's a podcast. You're not supposed to watch it. Video podcasts are cancer.
oh, well, it's like we're part of cancer right now then.
I hate you already.
It's a good thing it came from the internet. Was never on any video platforms. Otherwise, you'd look like a real asshole right now.
Wasn't it on YouTube?
But not
That's
really.
the joke.
All right. Please kick this hole. Holy shit! You gonna make me? You gonna make me share the same airwaves as this thought?
Thought? Hey,
Al
don't call me
Dente-
a thought.
Wow.
Al Dente, before we kick you, can you use your sissy hypnotism powers to get Odie to listen to The Dedicated?
I can try.
Odie, put on your programming socks.
What the fuck? Where do I get these programming socks from?
4chan.
Oh, what, do I have to order them directly from the
Google
4chan?
right now. Google sissy programming socks. I guarantee you'll find something.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Sissy programmings. Oh, wait. I saw this on Pornhub.
Blue Eyes
All this-
Chaos Dragon. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon.
Wait, I'll read all the Digimon characters then, while you read
Blue
the...
Eyes Solid Dragon.
What's the name of that movie with the monkey? It's like Dustin Busts Loose or something. Because the name of this episode has to be Dylan Spurgs Out or something.
Oh, the one with the monkey
Why
that
did
works
you
at the
have to bring
hotel.
up- Why did you have to bring up the Dustin movie to make that title? Because those titles have nothing to do with each other, other than having like a noun and an adjective in them.
Bodemon.
Yeah,
is
sentence
every
structure.
fucking
It
title
looks
ever.
like you're the one who doesn't have a firm grasp of the English language, sir.
Koromon. Agumon.
Like
Are
2
we doing
years
this?
ago, like 2 years ago, I made a video reviewing all the Greymons, and in the video, I just put a bunch of Blue Eyes Yu-Gi-Oh card
Metal
for the
Greymon.
video.
War
Middle
Greymon.
Greymon's good. I like War Greymon.
Omnimon.
Omnimon's good.
I don't know who Omnimon is, actually. I gotta look him up.
He's when the two of them fuse together.
Number 1, Ice Blow. Number 2, Ice Risers. Number 3, Frozen Cool. Number 4, Blizzard Cool. Number 5, Earth Shake. Number 6,
Hey.
Sexy D.
Pabumon.
I know you guys are doing this to make fun of me, but it's unironically the most interesting part of the podcast.
No, hold on. If we're gonna do this, we have to be fair. We have to take turns. Matt,
Yeah.
you say the name of a Digimon, then I'll say the name of a World Ends With You pin, and then Dylan will say the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and then we'll read.
Okay. Subamon.
Sexy Plus.
Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Upamon.
Sexy B.
Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon.
Armadillomon.
Straight Jacket.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Digmon.
Blown Kiss.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Submarimon.
D plus B.
Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Anklamon.
Happy Beam.
Deep Eyes White Dragon.
Shakuamon.
Natural Magnum.
Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon.
Warmon.
Wonder Magnum.
Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon.
Leafmon.
Beauty Launcher.
Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon is one word.
Minomon.
One Love Magnum.
Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. This is retarded.
Wormmon.
Pounder Magnum.
Don't stop now, you're on a roll.
Let me tell you, alright, let me tell you the fucking story.
Let's see who gets to the end of their list first.
Stingmon.
Bear Hug Magnum.
Have you guys played Bloodstained? I
Pale
feel like
I
I
want
know
to.
for a fact one of you has.
I want
Did
to.
you get to the Revenant? All right, I'll post the picture. So there's a character in Bloodstained named the Revenant, who is supposed to be a reference to a Castlevania character.
Homeostasis.
Take a quick
Little
look at
Terror
this.
Bazooka.
What character does this look like?
Belmont.
Which Belmont?
Yeah,
The
which
Simon,
one?
right?
Simon Belmont.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
What do you say, Mitch?
He looks like that dude from Eternal Darkness that turns into a skeleton.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Simon. That's clearly Simon Belmont.
Yeah.
Well, Chuck is adamant that's supposed to be Richter Belmont.
This sounds like a really interesting argument.
It's not anime enough.
Shut up, woman. God, I hate women.
I
Fucking
mean-
Jackie's right.
well, I
Al
mean, I
Dente's
can
the
see
kind of
it
person
does
who
kind
would
of look
fucking
like.
know.
Wait, no, does Richter Belmont have long hair? No, not
No,
really.
Al
he
Dente's
doesn't.
the kind of
No,
person who
Belmont
bought
doesn't have
Castlevania
long
Judgment
hair.
just because of the art.
Nah, it's
He's
Simon.
got a. It's Simon, and he was adamant for hours about it, and being a total fucking dickbag about it.
On what grounds?
What do you mean on what grounds, idiot?
Why? Why does it look like Richter? What about it looks
doesn't
like
look
Richter?
like Richter. That's why it's funny. Holy shit.
Oh.
Purity Launcher.
God, when you have if you had two fucking
Innocence
X,
Beam.
the X chromosomes must cancel each other out and just make you a super tard.
Yeah.
Pamper
Devilmon.
Me Tether.
Oh, let's just say it at the same time. Edamon.
Egg Bomb.
Edamon Chaos.
Meteor
Alright,
Magnet.
Now I'm
Meotisamon.
just gonna. All right.
Strong
well,
Heart.
You don't want to.
Debbie
You don't want
Devilmon.
to meet me on my fucking terms.
Energy Factor.
Apocalypsemon.
I'm just gonna talk about Common Rider.
Dark
Lightning Storm.
Masters.
Yes, please
Metal
list
Seedramon.
Common Riders.
So they
Burning Cherry.
revealed
Puppetmon.
the new Common Rider
Aqua Demon.
finally,
Macadramon.
and he looks
Cornered
fucking
Ren.
slick.
Petamon.
This is Common Rider
Candle
01.
Service.
Chimeramon.
Kinetic
I
Warning.
really fucking
Orochinomon.
dig this design.
Teleport Warning.
I really
Mummymon.
dig that he's a real simple
Stopper
silhouette.
Black War Greymon.
I like his color scheme.
All these are Japanese names. Hold on.
Yukio Okawa.
Jupiter of the Monkey.
Daemon.
And my one
Long
criticism
live the
here
Rock.
is that he's got like a
Paramount.
faceplate
Eyes
and
Full
not
of
like a
Hope.
full
Theoboromon.
helmet. I don't think it looks. I
Sizzling
don't think
Gauge.
it kills
Wendigamon.
the design, but it's one of those things
What's
that
up,
like,
Thunder?
Alphamon.
keeps it from being truly great.
Indestructo Man.
King Drasil.
They've shown
Man.
off some of its alt forms. They seem a little closer to what I want.
Studio.
And while we haven't
Give me
seen
that
it,
sheep.
you can see the fucking
Jim Keto.
what his
Give me
super
that
form will
elephant.
be like. And his super form looks pretty good. It's just like a drawing. We don't see the whole thing. But I'm
just gonna
it.
read the list over again. Nyokomon,
Give me that hippo.
Yokomon, Biomon,
Creepy weepy
Bertramon, Garudamon,
Whirligig
Phoenixmon,
juggle.
Pabumon,
Healing flamingo.
Minamon, Tendamon,
Croc leisure.
Kabutoramon,
Bear leisure.
Mega Kabutoramon,
Squirrel leisure.
Hercules Kabutoramon,
Hands-free healing.
Palmon,
Velocity attack.
Yoramon,
Go
Tanamon,
to hell, and 2 is the
Palmon,
number 2.
Tagamon,
Lightning
Lilymon,
rage.
Rosemon,
Peaceful.
Peachamon, Bakumon,
1 stone, many birds.
Gomamon,
1 stroke, vast wealth.
Ikakumon,
1 grain,
Zumamon,
infinite promise.
Fikamon,
Self found, others lost.
Toyamon,
This sucks.
What are
Fiery
we supposed
spirit,
to do now?
spirit is fire.
Tokamon, Seraphimon,
Flames afar, foes aflame.
Yukamon, Baba,
Final pyre all expired.
Solomon.
Blue blood burns blue.
I'm gonna look up a list of Hercules characters.
Now, which Hercules? Are we talking the
show.
fucking Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah.
Talk about your fucking Crash Team Racing, whatever the fuck. Tell us about how a game that people knew to be good is still good.
Oh, I never played the original, so I mean, it's a game I heard people talk about that it was good, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's not really my bag, so I can only talk about this one.
Is it any good?
I really love it. So I am not by any means like an expert in kart racers. The only game I've really spent any real time with is Mario Kart 8, which is generally considered one of the best. So that's all I can really compare it to. But I like this one a fair bit more than Mario Kart 8. And I like Mario Kart 8 a lot. I really love how they do the boost system in this. It's very involved. Where in Mario Kart 8, it's kind of just it's just positioning, like once you're drifting, you're just sort of maintaining your position.
Yeah.
To get as far. In this, it's like a timing element. And if you get the timing element correct, you can get better boosts. And if you get the timing element wrong, you get nothing. So it's very high risk, high reward. And I find it super fucking fun, and the tracks are shorter and much tighter, which makes them much harder to do. But you have way more opportunities to boost. You can get, if you know what you're doing, you can get like an unbelievable lead.
Oh, so there's no really like rubber banding.
No, the biggest problem is that the AI is too good.
Oh.
They're motherfucking powerhouses. They are fast as shit.
Would you say it's not as easy for beginners to get into as Mario Kart?
Definitely not. If I was a little kid, I mean, I'm playing on normal and I'm getting my ass kicked.
Oh Jesus.
There is an easy mode. I don't know how much easier it is, but if I was a little kid, I'd never be able to do anything. I would only, you have to get first place too. Second and third get jack shit.
Oh.
The other problem is, if you're gonna play, you need to understand that carts don't matter. They're basically skins, but characters matter. And unfortunately, the only characters worth anything at all are the speed characters. So like the only good characters when you get the game are Engine and Dingo Dial. There are 1 or 2 tracks where it's way better to use like a turning character or something. There were some tracks where I was playing as Crash and I was doing better. But on the whole, like I found it really did come down to like what character you picked had a huge impact on how good you were going or how good you were going to do in the race. And I don't love that. I would honestly prefer it if they were all kind of the same.
Yeah.
And it came down purely to skill. They might fix that later on. But I'm having a ton of fucking fun. There's a very high skill ceiling.
Matt, I'm giving you some stuff to put on the screen while he's talking about this.
I don't think I can.
2 characters,
some
the
of these
only
you
ones
can.
that are used online? Are they spammed? Like,
I haven't done anything online. My PS Plus lapsed, and I don't want to renew it yet. Because I want to save some cash, because I want to pick up Fire Emblem at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming
Marth.
Yeah. So I haven't done it, and I didn't buy Crash Team Racing. I just rented it. I had a free GameFly thing, and it took them 2 fucking weeks to send me something.
Oh, well, GameFly's still around?
Yeah, and they're
Yes.
still fucking hot garbage.
Yeah,
Damn.
Jesus.
Um,
They were all right in the very beginning, but yeah.
the nearest fucking like warehouse for them is in Pittsburgh, and it takes them 3 days to send something.
Oh,
That's insane.
yeah.
And that was the exact same situation back in fucking 2010 when I last had it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, get your shit together.
It's probably the last time I had it too.
So I don't recommend GameFly, but I like Crash Team Racing. It's fun.
I like the support they're doing for the game, even after it's been released. They're adding Spyro and stuff. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, they're adding
I
a
got
ton of
the,
stuff to it that I think is all free. You have to buy it in the in-game shop with like in-game currency, but I don't know if there's a way to buy that. I think it is all like free content.
I got the Spyro trilogy recently. I haven't played it yet though.
I love Spyro. The third game in that trilogy is kind of weak. They got like another well, they got like another company to do it, and so some of the control schemes and shit is off. It's not unplayable, but it's definitely not as good as I want it to be.
So it's the same thing with the Crash trilogy they brought out last year.
Well, the Crash trilogy was kind of the opposite, where like because the first game was so precise, the way they did it actually made it slightly harder. But the other two games, which are the games you actually give a shit about, were perfect.
I don't know. I played through Crash 2 and I got insanely frustrated at some parts where I just straight up should not have died.
I think that's just a problem with Crash 2. That
Well, yeah, it's a Naughty Dog game, so it's bad. But
I
that's beside the
didn't
point.
notice anything with Crash 2 all that different from when I last played Crash 2. And I feel like the problems with Crash 3 are that they should have fixed like half of it. Like driving in Crash 3 should not be that much of a dumpster fire. Driving in Crash 3 is the worst fucking thing in all of Crash Bandicoot. I fucking hate it. I platinumed all 3 of those games. And it took me maybe 6 or 7 hours on some levels to get the gold relic.
Jeez.
Not even the platinum one, the gold one. It's fucking insane. It's much easier to get all the platinums and Spyro stuff.
I just realized who CIC Crumb A is.
Yeah.
Proud
That's,
of you.
It's Zimzam.
Oh, we'll have to bring him in for the final word.
Well, do you want to kick out Al Dente and bring in Crumb so that Odie can stop having a fucking spurg out because we have only 3 people in the call?
Do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It's your show.
All right, cool. Al, do you have anything to part with us, Al Dente? I know you have Coco Bandicoot as your icon right now, so you must...
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
What do you have to say about Crash Team Racing?
I'm sorry?
What do you have to say about Crash Team Racing?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wait, yeah. there you go.
The platinum trophy in Crash Team Racing is just called Whoa.
Oh, you for fucking real? That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cute.
I love it. No, that's cool. It was fun talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We definitely
I
do.
know.
We really do.
Oh,
I really want to see... I almost said Hercules. I want to see Sonic, though. We gotta make that happen.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Say it again. Say it again.
Good. I'm finally on.
What?
Say the Sonic thing again, Matt.
I said I want to see Sonic.
Gotta go fast. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
we should go see Sonic. Okay, bye.
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 I got Zimzam confused with somebody else. I actually was wondering what happened to Zimzam.
Number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter.
So, how's it going, Mitch?
These are fucking awful.
You are fucking quiet, Crumb. You gotta speak up.
Oh, I mute. Hold
How's
on.
it going,
I didn't
everybody?
No, you like
You sound far away. I
Yeah.
think something's wrong.
I am literally up to my microphone right now. I am
That's-
as close as I could be.
that's better, for
Yeah.
sure.
So what's going on, Mitch? Has it been Zim's gone for a long time?
I mean, you've heard the show, you know.
Yeah.
I really was wondering what I was like. Hey, Zimzam hasn't been on for a while. I hope he's all right.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just been at the farm. I've been cooking chicken shit for like the past like several weeks now.
Oh,
It's chicken shit is actually, oh god, it is so liquid. You know, you can't really like scrape it up. You get like the squeegee and just sort of like water it down and basically just squeegee it out of the pen, and it's a fucking nightmare to do. You know,
that sounds amazing.
and chickens will shit everywhere. They'll shit in their food. They'll shit in their water. They'll shit in their beds. It is an absolute nightmare to fix. You know, like we have like these. Oh god.
Why are they so nasty?
Why are they so nasty? Because they're fucking chickens. I don't know any better.
Oh.
Yeah, they're chickens. Oh, I don't know. Like, the worst offenders are these chickens called the boilers, and I call them the boily because they're so. I don't know. So basically, the gist of it is, boiler chickens are basically like they're bred to be like meat chickens, and they're so fucking fat and they're so inbred. They just like sit down and they just shit everywhere. Like they just like sometimes I see like a boiler just take a squat and he just shits all over his resting area. He doesn't even know it. He just sits down. Just oh god, I got diarrhea. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Sounds like me the last few days.
Yes, it's been hell for the last few days because it's so hot out here. It's God. I live so close to the fucking. I live so close to Canada. Why is it so hot in Wisconsin? Jesus Christ.
Global warning.
Global warming, yes. It's definitely global warming. It's so humid out here, too. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
it's hot as fuck out here. I mean, in Delaware, too. It sucks.
Yeah. I'll be taking a stroll, like 5 minutes later, boom, my balls will just be like a humidor.
Yeah. I had to switch to fucking moisture wicking fucking underwear. I used to wear boxers. I can't wear them anymore.
Yeah, can't wear boxers. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I won't even wear anything. I'll just go up there, you know. I'll go commando sometimes. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I can't go commando because sometimes when I fart, it's a shart. At least when I shart, at least it's in my pants, not on my pants.
I legitimately almost shit myself like a.
Me too.
I came very, very close.
I wasn't joking. I realized. So Christina's been getting this like cauliflower pizza
ear.
Yeah, she's got cauliflower ear because I keep putting her in a headlock and I say the weak must fear the strong, or whatever. But like it gives me the shits like bad. Like I wasn't, but I couldn't quite tell if it was that or something else I was eating because I also tend to eat undercooked raw meat. So I was just.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so I was like, well, let me see if it's this, and it's definitely the cauliflower dough.
Seb says we didn't talk about the new Nintendo Switch, but is there anything to fucking say about it?
There's not. It's a Switch that they won't allow you to put on the TV or take the sides off of. So who gives a fuck?
I understand like not taking the sides off of.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't let you have the option of plugging it to a TV.
Well, I mean, they made the portable Switch portable.
Yeah, but you can fucking if I want to put forth the money. Later down the road, like, just put the Switch in the dock and then plug it in. You don't need to do any hardware on the fucking Switch for that.
It's weird. I mean, it's like someone said, it's like it's for kids or whatever. Like that's fine, but like, and I like the colors, but other than that, like, I just don't see. I mean, they definitely didn't make it for anybody who has a Switch already. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, I mean, I have one. I might have bought this because I never use my Switch on the TV.
Oh.
But my family does. But yeah, I mean, I think it's neat, but there's really nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, I have a family.
Gay.
I have a family who loves me. We play Smash Brothers together.
That's fucking ew.
Who plays Smash their family? Jesus Christ.
If I ever do come back to buying Crash Team Racing, I'll buy it on the Switch, so I can play it with them.
Oh, that's gay.
Why not just get games on the PC? Oh, like a person.
I don't have a PC.
Yeah, well, I will.
Then what are you talking to us on, huh, tough guy?
Well, I have a laptop, but it doesn't run games right.
I'm talking to you on the iPhone.
No, not you, him. He said he didn't have a PC.
Yeah. You're too Your iPhone sucks. You sound too low and far
You paid
away.
$1,000 to not be heard on a fucking shit posting podcast on Discord. You dumb animal.
Odd Eyes Raising Dragon.
Yeah, well, guess what? Joke's on you. I got it for a good price, like $50.
Well, yeah, it definitely sounds that way. I want to talk to you, but I can't fucking hear you.
At least I saved $2.
Like 7 years ago, two of my friends were having a fight on Skype, but I just finished Peace Walker and I really wanted to talk about it. So whenever there was like a lull between their fight, I would just sort of insert my review of Peace Walker into it.
Hey, Peace Walker's pretty good.
I like Peace Walker. I think it's very flawed, but I think it's a worthwhile.
You rape people with your autism. You just force it on them.
I mean, whatever. It's more interesting than what they're actually talking about. Let me tell you about Common Right.
No, let's end the show.
Have you seen the new one?
Let's end the show permanently.
He looks pretty cool.
I mean, it's not called career suicide for nothing.
Look at this dude.
Look at the top of his head.
Hey, it looks like a gay bug.
Yeah.
Just like every other Kamen Rider, looks like a gay-ass bug.
That's where you're wrong. Half of them don't look
like gay bugs. They look like gay something else.
They look like gay children's toys. Sorry, my bad.
Amazon is a lizard, you faggot.
Looks like a lizard.
Don't you speak ill of Jeff Bezos?
Oh, you know my friend came. Almost forgot to tell you guys. My friend that well, close. My friend who I've been friends with since I was like 5 or younger came to visit. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, and I said, "Have you heard Ram Ranch?" So I have not talked to this guy for 2 years, and I played Ram Ranch for him, and I said, and I told him what it was. And he's like, I said I couldn't believe that I could say Amazon play Ram Ranch. Sorry, Alexa play Ram Ranch. And it was on Amazon. And he goes, well, it's obvious that this is Jeff Bezos' band, and it's a secret. And I was like, oh my god, yes, this is definitely Jeff Bezos' song. It's been decided.
If you talk ill of Jeff Bezos, he will send an Amazon to you now.
Whatever you said, I agree with. I don't know what you said. I'm gonna kick everybody out of the call, including Mitch.
No.
Goodbye. No, it's fine.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
Okay. What is this show? You come up with the name and the title. I'm gonna read all the main characters in Hercules.
I think the title should be what Seth just said: homosexual bug men.
All right, that's good. Aeolus.
That or it's Dylan Breaks Loose.
Xena. Gabrielle. Amorous. Chalapa.
What is the banner going to be?
Lilith. Melosa. Princess Tiaras. Queen Cyan. The first.
I need your help.
Okay. The banner. Should we be Toho characters? I don't think we've ever actually done that.
Probably not, but I don't want to draw that.
Okay. Can we be homosexual bugmen?
Dustin Busts? I'm gonna search Dustin Busts. What is that fucking monkey's name? Dustin.
It's Dunstan.
Dunstan.
Checks in. So it would be Dylan Busts Goo. Can the banner just be can the banner just be Dylan, like, can it just be Dylan coming on us?
Like those no. So I know how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like those office lady porns where they're the newscasters.
Yes. Oh, I love
just
those.
People coming on a newscaster.
Yeah, but it's us coming on Dylan.
No, it's Dylan coming on us.
Oh, all right.
Fuck. Dunstan checks in. What a fuck. I want to do something with that, but it just because it sounds like Dylan spurgs out.
No, busts ooze or cum.
Busts ooze.
Nuts ooze.
Can we just call this one the worst episode?
No, we've had worse.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Dunstan checks in had a budget of 16 million, and it only made 9.871 million back.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's really
I know.
bad.
I know.
Call this episode Dunstan checks in's budget. And then it's just Dunstan coming on us. Are we allowed to have ape spooge on YouTube?
Guess what's going back on Out of Context podcast?
Are we allowed to have ape spooge on YouTube?
Fuck. Shit. I really want to just have. Okay.
Dunstan.
I don't know how I'm gonna draw this, but you know that picture of that kid who's like, he looks like he's about to fucking like bust a nut, and he's got a vein in his fucking forehead.
yeah, hell yeah.
So that's it, but Dylan.
Okay.
And then we're the hot girl sitting next to him.
All three
and
of
we're
us.
like,
two of
yeah,
us.
we're looking at like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something. I don't know how I do that though.
Isn't that when it's going 1 minute without saying the N-word? That's the face.
Did I tell you about the time
you said the N-word?
No. Oh, God, I walked right into that one. No, I was playing Quiplash with those guys from Noon Clan, and one of the prompt was like something that's really hard to keep in your mouth for an hour, and I just wrote the N-word as my answer.
Oh God.
Yeah,
what did
dude.
they say?
Well, I mean, I got voted. I think I got a Quiplash.
Oh.
So everyone voted for it. Hold on, Al Dente is sending me episode titles. Dylan Team Racing, Nitro Spurg, we're all racing, and he's up front on the cover doing the crash face.
Yeah.
I almost like the idea of Dylan's the kid who's like got the vein in his forehead, and then the hot girl next to him is just some random Toho character.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, it's gotta be the
clown
best
piece or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
I can do that.
Can we be in the background coming on each other?
Yes. We're like blurred in the back. It's like that banner where like it was I think it was what's his name? Fuck, why can't Brooks as the chick from Honey Pop 2. And then like you're slightly in the background with all the cum on you, and then like there's the poster of me sucking my own dick.
Yeah.
That's just blurred enough that it's not gonna get us in trouble.
The double dollars reward or whatever the fuck.
It said Mitch the damn peed.
We gotta be. It's gotta be
the other day.
Draw us in a standing 69 position.
Yes. No, it's like you're planking on two desks and I'm on top of you.
Can that just be the banner?
What, without Dylan or the Toho?
Yeah,
thing?
just us just you planking on two desks and I'm on top of you. We're blowing each other, but it's blurred out.
I don't think we can get away with that.
But it's blurred out. Nobody will know.
I don't know. I like it better as a background element because then it's just like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
That's funnier to me.
Even though you're right.
So, fuck. My show notes are Toho, lots of Toho, too much Toho, Midsummer, Bandersnatch, Jordan Peele's filmography, feminist propaganda, Disney live-action remakes, KupoCon, SGDQ, Dylan Spurgs Out, Bloodstained, Crash Team Racing, and Chicken Poop.
Oh, can it just, instead of us covered in cum, can we be covered in chicken shit?
No.
Can
no one will know.
Dylan have some chicken shit like coming out of his nose?
Wait, did we agree on a title?
I think we did, but I don't remember what it was now.
Oh, Mortis in the fucking Twitch chat says Phantasm of Scarlet homosexual bug curse of the Moonmon.
Yeah. That's the title, definitely.
That is the title.
Oh,
okay,
so we should be, instead of us blurred out, we should be behind that big title, blowing each other.
That's yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Curse of the Moonmon. Jesus Christ. Okay. Banner. Dylan, it's that picture of the kid looking like he's gonna shoot up the school.
Yeah, when you go a minute without shooting up a school.
Next to the hot girl, Dylan is the boy. Clown Piece is the hot girl. Mitch and Matt are 69ing each other behind the needlessly huge title in the background. Okay, that's a banner. Oh, that's a banner.